865-801-9250 to schedule your free consultation. That's 801-9250.
Barley's has live music on weekends, general team trivia on Wednesday nights at 8 p.m., and now live sports trivia courtesy of the Knoxville Trivia Guys every Thursday night upstairs. The game starts at 7 p.m. and is free to play for everyone, so head on down to the Old City and show off your sports knowledge and win gift cards to Barley's. Use those gift cards to buy some delicious food and drinks, and you can take it all in with their wide selection of TVs and indoor projectors. Barley's Tap Room and Pizzeria.
Attention service members and veterans. Introducing the Griffin Law Firm, your trusted ally in military legal matters. From court martials to benefit claims, at Griffin Law, your mission is their mission. Here's VFL Marshall Griffin.
As a veteran and retired military attorney, I've successfully defended lifelong benefits and helped preserve professional futures. So I know that when you hire a military justice lawyer, you maximize your chance to get relief. With my unique experience, I can advocate for you because there's no military matter that's too big or too small. Let us help you make these critical decisions that could affect the rest of your life. Remain silent. Request counsel. Call Griffin Law.
For a free consultation, call 888-707-4282. That's 888-707-4282. Or just visit griffinlawdefense.com.
Congratulations. You found sports radio that doesn't suck. This is Fan Run Radio, Knoxville.
Are you tired of waiting on interest rates to drop before you start saving money? I'm Chris Burleson with University Lending Group, and I've got a better way. With a traditional closed-end mortgage, most of your payment goes straight to interest, not your balance. But with my Smart Loan, every deposit you make cuts your principal immediately and reduces interest in real time. On average, my clients pay off their mortgage in just 7 years. Call me today at 865-388-7634 or visit smartloantn.com and let's turn your income into financial freedom. NMLS number 332941.
Friday Night Lights are back, and that means so is the SM Athletics Friday Night Scoreboard Show. Join me, Tim Hill, a.k.a. Vols Tim 85, and my crew every Friday night starting at 9:30 p.m. Live action, live calls, and all of the biggest talking points in East Tennessee high school football. It's the Friday Night Scoreboard Show presented by SM Athletics right here on Fan Run Radio, 1340 AM, the free Fan Run app, and streaming live on YouTube on Fan Run TV.
I'm a pretty great multitasker. I can wash dishes and do laundry. I can roller skate while walking my dog. I can even order lunch while doing my homework. But I can't use my phone while driving. A distracted driver is one of the leading causes of death in the United States. So when it comes to driving, please, don't be a multitasker.
Don't drive distracted. A message brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, Project Yellow Light, and the Ad Council.
Whether you are buying or selling a home or even looking for some land to build on and start a family, be sure to give Reed Emerson with Better Homes and Gardens Real Estate Heritage Group a shout. He is a longtime listener and supporter of Fan Run and has been serving the Mid-State for many years. Reed prides himself on his hassle-free and honest approach. And that's because he's not just chasing another commission. He wants what is best for his clients. Give Reed Emerson a call or text him today to get the process started. His number is 931-492-0418, or you can find him online at bhgheritagegroup.com.
The following radio theater is brought to you by Men's Pro Knoxville.
Hey guys, can we play football?
Oh no, buddy.
All right.
Pops, want to work out?
Maybe later.
Hey, kids are in bed. What you up to?
Tomorrow?
You've got one life, and it's too short for not nows, maybe laters, and tomorrows. If you have ED and performance issues, your family, friends, and even your career has already been affected. Book your discreet evaluation at Men's Pro Knoxville and turn your tomorrows into
today.
Yes! Touchdown!
Come on, one more, Dad.
Today!
Push, Dad. One more. Come on, push.
Hey, kids are in bed. What you up to?
Tonight.
Call 865-544-8220 or book now in under 30 seconds at menspronknoxville.com. Men's Pro Knoxville, for every man in every season of life.
WKGN 1340. Go Vols!
Check, check.
You're tuned in to East Tennessee's premier sports radio call-in show. This is The Drive.
And good afternoon and welcome to another stellar edition of The Drive here on Fan Run Radio. Russell Smith punching the time clock at 3:01 on a Black Friday edition of the show alongside Bear. We are at one of our favorite spots, Bear, the Casual Pint, North Shore, the special Black Friday edition of the show, 2045 Thunderhead Road. And I'll go ahead and warn people, Justin Hanna is already here.
Yes.
That's the bad news. The good news is Mrs. Hanna is here, so hopefully she can keep him in line.
Keep him under control.
Yeah.
We're okay until the second half of his brain trust shows up. DR ball.
Oh, man, it's a dang who's who.
Yeah.
Today at the Casual Pint. You all want to come on down and see us if you are sick of family and friends, if your mother-in-law has gotten on your last nerve officially, if you just want to get out, you don't want to go shopping, you just want to get out and watch the games. We're watching the end of the Egg Bowl right now. Looks like
Ole Miss.
Looks like Ole Miss and Lane Kiffin are going to hang on here. Just scored a touchdown, Mississippi State, to cut it to 31-19. They missed the 2-point conversion. I feel like Ole Miss is kind of ripe for the picking today, Bear, but Mississippi State
just don't have enough horses.
No, they're not good enough to walk through that door.
No, they're not. Now, I mean, this is a day where a team like us,
we would have done the deal to them.
Oh, yeah.
We would have gotten them.
Yeah, we would have gotten them in the first half.
There's a couple of teams.
Vanderbilt
would have gotten them.
Oh, yeah. Who else is in that group with us? There's not a whole lot.
I was going to say Kentucky, but I don't think they would have gotten them.
No.
They're not that good. So,
I mean, Alabama or Georgia would have boat raced them.
Sure. Texas would have gotten them.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Mizzou would have gotten them. Shout out to Dorkwitz signing the big extension today. Clark Lee. There's a lot going on in the coaching search news. So we're going to get into it here. Come on out and see us live at the Casual Pint North Shore special Black Friday edition of the show. We've got Georgia and Georgia Tech coming up next. We've got the Eagles and Browns just kicked off. We've got that game going on.
Oh,
and
we've got players going now.
Yeah, well, you can keep an eye on it here. And, of course, tonight you've got the Texas A&M game. So a lot of great football happening as we speak this afternoon. We'll get into it all. Bear, I might have chosen poorly on the set of that.
That's what I was getting ready to say. It's going to be hard for me to keep up with anything because right now I am blinded even with sunglasses on.
So the sun is setting. Can you go turn it off?
No, that's not how this
Justin
works.
Hanna, can you go turn off the sun? Dang, that thing's going to be right.
How does that not occur to you, dude? Like as soon as I walked out,
I didn't consult my sundial when I was setting up the table and everything
at your surroundings, man. You talk about me being out to lunch.
Well, there was no sun when I got here. It was nice and dark in the corner. I'm not taking into account the sunlight. What am I, a farmer over here?
Well, I mean, we're sitting in front of like a 15-foot piece of glass on the west side of a building.
Well,
what did you think?
You got your
was
sunglasses
happen?
on, Jack Nicholson. Is that helping? Because I'm going to have to go get mine. I
yeah,
guess.
I mean, it's helping a little bit. I can't see that. It's just I can't see
on the side, the far side.
Yeah, that I can't see that. And I really kind of want to keep an eye on that Browns
I'll keep you
game.
up to date. I'll keep you up to date.
Quinshawn Judkins and Devontae Smith.
We've got the Good Guys cigar truck out here. If you want to come pick up a stogie for the weekend, it's always a popular thing to do on the holiday weekend. Did you have a good Thanksgiving yesterday, Bear?
Yeah, it was pretty low key.
Despite all the great food, you were able to rise above and have a good time anyway.
I had a delicious dinner. Delicious.
What'd you have?
Beef tenderloin.
Oh, man.
Mashed potatoes.
Well, at least you had something Thanksgiving-y.
Green beans.
Okay.
And a gigantic bowl of Tillamook ice cream.
You had just about, I mean, you missed it all except for the protein there. So, or you got it all except for the protein there.
I
So
wasn't missing out on anything. Hope everyone had a happy Thanksgiving, though.
Oh, man. Mississippi State just gave up the dagger.
Yeah, they did.
About a 90-yard touchdown here to seal it for the Rebels.
I was a little bit bummed that the Lions lost. So I kind of root for them.
Yeah, me too. I love that tradition of the noon o'clock Thanksgiving Day game in Detroit. Cowboys doing the Undertaker thing. They're back. They look good, man. Formidable.
They've got a really good offense.
They do. Yeah, pretty good defense. Hey, defense not bad either.
Hear me out. Let's just play this out a little bit. Say the Cowboys go on a run, Russ. And let's say in the NFC Championship game, Dak breaks his leg.
Why would you even say that, dude? That's wrong.
You know what that would mean?
What's wrong with you?
One, Joseph Milton could start for the Dallas Cowboys in the Super Bowl.
Okay. He comes bearing gifts. Oh, my God.
Get him out of the sun, Russ.
Yeah, there you go. They're going to melt. He's trying to fatten me up. Hansel and Gretel over here.
Yeah.
Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. All right. DR Vol is here in the lovely Starla.
Did Duke – what ended up happening? I fell asleep. What ended up happening in that game?
Duke in the basketball?
Yeah.
Duke held on, man. They're tough. They're good. Freaking Boozer, man.
he's really got. I'll tell you what is my big takeaway from college basketball this week is that Michigan is for real.
They're a blowtorch, man.
Yeah,
they are a blowtorch.
That Gonzaga team's good.
So is Auburn. They handled St. John's yesterday.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, that's some surprising results in college basketball, and
kind of feeling our way into where everybody really is.
We'll get into our situation there as we tasted both the sweet taste of victory and the bitter taste of defeat.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of.
You still a big fan of 3 games in 3 days? I felt like we ran out of gas.
Well, I think there's something to that, but you can't just play 3 games in 3 days.
That second game of theirs wasn't anything like what we went up against.
I mean, they won by like 10. I mean, it wasn't a cakewalk. They didn't rest anybody. Like I looked at the box score. They played 8 guys and really just 7 guys.
I'm just trying to sit up. I'm just making some excuses. You don't have to bat them all down.
I'm just saying you can make the excuses, Mr. Orange Tinted Glasses. I'll tell the truth.
I think the boys will hopefully learn something from it. That's almost better, don't you say? He's got some teeth. I mean, nothing. I'm not saying that losing was good, but it will give Barnes some what do you call them? Teachable moments.
Yeah. Well, I think that I definitely buy into that. I think losses like that can help you in the long run, but in the short run, damn.
It would have been nice to get it come into the year.
Well, we were bullying them, Barrett. We were bullying them.
Yeah.
Like we were big boying them. And
it was fun.
I mean, let's call it what it was. We gagged.
We did. We went ice damn cold.
We gagged. That one possession where we kept knocking it out of bounds under their basket and just couldn't grab it.
Yeah.
After that, man, it all fell apart on us. All right. We got a lot to get into here this afternoon. We got football on. We'll talk about the hoops a little bit later, but we've got a massive game to break down. It is tomorrow in Neyland Stadium. Vanderbilt potentially playing for a spot in the college football playoff. Tennessee trying to keep the dream of a third 10-win season in the past 4 years alive. Chris Lee of Southeastern 14 and Vandy 247 is going to join us coming up here in just a few minutes. We'll get his thoughts on Vanderbilt. It's a good team that's coming in here.
We're gonna have to play a really good game.
We are going to have to adhere to Rogers' keys to victory.
It's time for Rogers' Keys to Victory, an exclusive feature on The Drive.
Shout out to Walker Smith all over it back in the White Claw Hard Seltzer Studios. You know that guy wanted he wanted to sit around in his sweatpants and watch football today.
Yeah, while eating leftovers.
He's one of us. He's a grinder.
Yeah.
I can still do that and do this show.
Who says I'm not doing that?
Please don't get turkey grease on the mixing board.
Number one, and this has been a theme of me for late. I think it's a pretty good philosophy that I've hit on here.
Mm-hmm.
Honor the first maxim. The team that makes the fewest mistakes will win.
Mm-hmm.
It is the cornerstone of Tennessee football for 100 years now, since General Neyland came 99 years ago, 1926. And like that has not been our hallmark this year. That's been our Achilles heel, is just self-inflicted wounds. And I think that, this all falls under it's basically a new way to say play a clean game.
Yeah, without saying play a clean game, but you're exactly right. I mean, and if you look further, if you look at some of the bigger games not involving Tennessee, usually the loser is the one that, like Vanderbilt and Alabama. Pavia had several turnovers. You just can't make mistakes like that in this league.
Yeah, I think that's the biggest one, is the turnovers. Like, we cannot turn the ball over tomorrow to have a chance to win. We've got to play clean in that regard. The penalties, the missed assignments, the dropped pass, the missed tackles, those things will happen. Just keep them to a dull roar, but please avoid the catastrophic turnover.
Yeah. You definitely don't want. I mean, look at Florida. They had what? That was like a 60-yard penalty on their first possession against us. They never recovered from it.
Yeah, so that is number one. First maxim, make it happen. Number two, Diego Pavia. Got to get him on the ground there. And,
I've got some thoughts on that.
You mentioned the first. Well, and I think your thing, hey, let's put a helmet in his spine. Let's see how bad you want. Let's hit like that. All that's fine, but we just got to get him on the ground, because I go back again. You mentioned that first possession from Florida, the penalty, the play before that, right?
Mm-hmm.
We had the sack on the but it could have been like a 10-yard loss. It ended up being like a 1-yard loss because we just couldn't get him on the ground when we should have. We got to get this guy on the ground, keep him contained, and when we have the opportunity to sack him or tackle him, keep a 4-yard gain is fine, as opposed to a 16-yard gain. Get him on the ground.
Yeah, I mean, if something he's really prone to doing, when one guy gets on him, he'll still be. I mean, he's a big, strong guy. He'll still be trying to get it downfield. If you get a chance like that, you got to take your shot. I don't know that I don't just send Perlotti after. I watched a lot of that kid's got I didn't realize how big a mean streak that he's got.
Perlotti has the thing that Al Wilson had his first 2 years here, where he's so fast, he will overrun and get himself out of position.
Mm-hmm.
I love Perlotti. I don't know if I'm sure we'll see him tomorrow, but this feels like more of a T-Lander, Arian Carter type of game to me. But yeah, we can't let Pavia get loose on us and gain all kinds. Number three. I'm going to return to another one from last week. Feed the Beaver.
Yes.
I want to see him with the 20-plus carries again. I asked for it last week. I got my Thanksgiving wish list checked off there. I want it again.
Yeah.
There. I keep feeding it to him, man. I know he's a little dinged up. I hope he's healthy, ready to go. But I like that rotation of
him and Starr.
Bishop is the feature back. Starr is the guy that comes in and spells him. I'm not giving up on Peyton Lewis he was my pick to click. It hasn't happened. I still think he's going to be a fine player here. But for this game, for right now, for where we're at as a program now, I think you go with Deshaun Bishop, running RB1, Starr Thomas RB2. And you don't need anything. If we get a big lead or something, by all means, like
get him out.
Yeah, get DeJuan Morris in there, get Peyton in there. He's okay, but while the game's a game, let's keep it to those two.
Yeah, run our horses. Let's go with our guys.
And finally, number three.
Whoa, only three? Okay.
Or number four. That was number three. This is number four. I think situational football, winning inside the red zone, is going to be critical. It's critical tomorrow. Vanderbilt has been a pretty good red zone team. They've scored 40 touchdowns on 52 trips. in the red zone this year. Tennessee has scored 40 on 56 trips.
About even on that, huh?
Yeah, so, like, who's going to make who kick field goals? I think there's going to be some offense both ways here. Two good offenses, two defenses. I think there's going to be some points here. Can you bow your neck, Tim Banks, and get that stop inside the red zone?
Going to get him rattled. He'll cough it up. His big win against Alabama was in the red zone.
Twice.
Yeah. Heat him up. That's what I say.
So there it is. Rogers' keys to victory. Honor the first maxim. Get Pavia on the ground. Feed the beaver. And win in the red zone.
I didn't notice. Did they come out with the injury report this week?
Yes. It's
what was Deshaun listed?
No, he's not even on there.
Okay.
He's not even on there. And Aaron Carter wasn't on there either. So he's going to play. If you do those things, I think Tennessee wins. My score, I've got Tennessee winning this one 42-27. I think we put points on them. I think Josh Heupel scores 42 points a game when he has a good offense, which we have this year. I think Uncle Fluffy is going to get the stops he's got to get. You give us your score on Facebook. Go to facebook.com/The Drive with Russell Smith. Get your score prediction in before kickoff tomorrow for your chance to win fabulous gifts and prizes, including some Pizza Kitchen chow, some fan run gear, and, of course, a gift card from our friends over at Crown Cleaners. And don't forget, tomorrow, as soon as the game is over, probably be about 7 p.m., we will be live with the voluntary reaction presented by the Griffin Law Firm. Tomorrow after the game, is Davey in town this weekend?
I believe so.
All right, we're going to have the whole crew in the White Claw Hard Seltzer Studios tomorrow night afterwards for I can't believe it, man. I can't believe the season is over. It feels like just yesterday we were sitting there at Barley's watching Tennessee and Syracuse.
I say it every year, Russ.
Yesterday.
It flies by. And now, I mean, we're past Thanksgiving. We are post-Thanksgiving.
Kind of depressing in a way. Like,
I mean, the time just flies. I don't know. I got really fired up. We've had a lot of good times down here at the Castle Pint.
Yeah.
When it's cold outside, got football on the TVs, cold beer on tap.
Boy, Mississippi State, y'all really came up small today.
They doubled them up.
Y'all really came up small today. I mean, good Lord. Our expectations were low, but good grief, man. Well, there's Keith Carter, their AD. Now what happens?
I don't know.
You think
man.
news could come out tonight? Or do you think they wait till tomorrow? I think he might.
I don't know.
Is there a way for him to kick the can down the road a little bit more? They could play in the SEC championship tomorrow. Boy, that sun is really obnoxious.
I told you it's been like this for me for a while.
All right, I'm going to go get my sunglasses. We'll talk to Chris Lee, Southeastern 16. Coming up next, it's Fan Run Radio live today from the Casual Pint North Shore. Come on out, join us. We got the world-famous Highland Brewery Cold Mountain Ale on tap and in 6-packs to go for you. You want to come by and grab you some of that. A fantastic brew. We've got great food, too, back in the kitchen. We'll run through the menu when we continue. It's Fan Run Radio. Back with more right after this.
The Drive.
Big Orange Country's home for sports. This is Fan Run Radio.
This is Bo Kregner with the Kregner Group at Realty Executives. As we gather around the table this Thanksgiving, Robin and I just want to say how grateful we are for the families who trust us to help them buy or sell their home. If a move is in your game plan before the year ends, our team would be honored to serve you. Call 865-742-1035 or visit bonoshouses.com. Happy Thanksgiving from the Kregner Group. Walking by faith, serving others.
Barley's has live music on weekends, general team trivia on Wednesday nights at 8 p.m., and now live sports trivia courtesy of the Knoxville Trivia Guys every Thursday night upstairs. The game starts at 7 p.m. and is free to play for everyone, so head on down to the Old City and show off your sports knowledge and win gift cards to Barley's. Use those gift cards to buy some delicious food and drinks, and you can take it all in with their wide selection of TVs and indoor projectors. Barley's Tap Room and Pizzeria.
Don't let the chaos of the holiday season slow you down. Adding your CNB bank cards to your digital wallet makes checking out fast and easy. Forget digging through your wallet or entering payment information. Just tap, pay, and you're on your way. Add your bank cards to your digital wallet for a smoother shopping experience. benefits.
Citizens National Bank. Banking never felt so good.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Bankruptcy, divorce, personal injury. These are just some of the curveballs life can throw at you. Fortunately, East Tennessee has someone to help you work through these problems and recover. The law offices of Jerry R. Givens. If you're in need of legal advice, call today to set up a free, no-obligation consultation. 865-801-9250. As always, the phone call is free, the advice is free, so what do you have to lose? Call 865-801-9250 or go online to jrglawtn.com. That's jrglawtn.com. The law offices of Jerry R. Givens. Legal expertise you can rely on.
The following radio theater is brought to you by Men's Pro Knoxville.
Hey, Dad, can we play football?
No, buddy.
All right.
Pops, want to work out?
Maybe later.
Hey, kids are in bed. What you up to?
Tomorrow?
You've got one life, and it's too short for not nows, maybe laters, and tomorrows. If you have ED and performance issues, your family, friends, and even your career has already been affected. Book your discreet evaluation at Men's Pro Knoxville and turn your tomorrows into
today.
Yes! Touchdown!
Come on, one more, Dad.
Today!
Push, Dad. One more. Come on, push.
Hey, kids are in bed. What you up to?
Tonight.
Call 865-544-8220 or book now in under 30 seconds at menspronknoxville.com. Men's Pro Knoxville, for every man in every season of life.
Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Jingle bells swing and
Fan Run Radio, the drive continues live today at the Casual Pint North Shore. I got the sunglasses, Bear. It's really not helping.
I'm gonna have to. I tried to
hat?
tell you that. No,
I wouldn't want to wear a damn Yankees hat anyway.
well, that's fine. I don't want. You don't deserve to wear it.
See if I got a visor or something like Kiffin in my car.
You put that UT football helmet on. That'd be hilarious.
Does it have a bill?
No,
That's
but
what
I
I'm
mean,
looking for, is some shade. Man, that's intense. That sun can't go down fast enough, can it?
No.
All right, we got Chris Lee on the line. He covers Vanderbilt for their 247 side. Of course, we know him with the Southeastern 16, or they do a great job covering everything, particularly college baseball. We've really enjoyed talking to him about that through the years. But
former boss of Trey Wallace.
Oh, yeah. What was the nickname for him?
Juicebox.
Juicebox Wallace.
Juicebox Wallace.
Outstanding. Chris, good afternoon. How are you, sir?
Good. Just pulling up a juice box and watching some football today.
Very good. Well, this Mississippi State group really came up small. I know.
Oh man, yeah.
Yeah, y'all were hoping for a little help from them, weren't you?
Well, they needed some hope from them and Kansas, and Kansas wet the bed any time it got inside the 10-yard line. So yeah, I think things are not broken Vandy's way today, but you've got to win tomorrow for it to matter anyway.
Most consequential Tennessee Vandy game since the leather helmet days, and big news today: Vandy locks in Clark Lee with the big contract extension.
Mm-hmm.
Chris, how big is that for the Vanderbilt community, and what makes Clark Lee so successful at Vandy?
Well, I mean, it's huge. First of all, nobody's won 9 games in the regular season since 1915. Second of all, when you're an alum at Vanderbilt takes a lot of pride in that, and they want to see their alums succeed, so you tend to maybe get a little bit more than the other guys got. So Clark Lee leveraged a great situation and a good season, and I don't know all the details of the extension yet, but, he was pushing for a lot of things that they need to win long term. So I think it was a monumental extension for them, potentially, depending on what they got, just because, at Vanderbilt, there's been success in pockets, but never long term. The school's never really been set up to win. I think Clark Lee understands what it takes to win there and the climate he's up against. So I think, this extension could be huge because you've got a coach who's found a formula. He's found an offense that's tough to stop. He's got good coaches. He's losing a great quarterback, but maybe gaining another one here by tonight in Jared Curtis, who everybody thinks is going to decommit from Georgia and join Vanderbilt. So it's been a wild day around the program for sure.
Yeah, I mean, that was going to be my next question is it sustainable, or is it something that, Pavia leaves and they take a step back? But Jared Curtis, a 5-star QB, number 1 player in the state, about to flip, according to most reports, from Georgia to Vanderbilt. And that would bode well for the future, I'd imagine, as far as keeping this thing going over there on West End.
Yeah, I mean, it's proof of concept that you can get elite players. It's always been tough for them to get elite players. It's particularly been tough to get elite players in their own backyard. So I think, obviously that do a lot of things for them, right? It would not only, get a great quarterback in your system, but also send a message to other kids who want to play. Now, look, Jared Curtis will have a lot to do to live up to what Diego Pavia has done. But I think everybody kind of figured, hey, like they lose Pavia, they kind of go back in the recycle bin to try to figure this out for a couple of years. But the reboot may not be quite as daunting as I think we would have thought.
Talking with Chris Lee, Southeastern 16, Vandy 247 on the drive this afternoon, live at the Casual Pint North Shore in West Knoxville. And Chris, kind of jumping around here, we talked about Vanderbilt. They're needing some help to get in the college football playoff. Of course, they got to win tomorrow, first and foremost. But if they were able to do that, what is their path? What else do they need to happen?
Oh, I think you need Alabama to lose to Auburn. You need BYU to lose. I can't remember who BYU's got. Is it West Virginia? I can't remember now. Or is that Texas Tech? You need some of that. You need a Utah to lose. But that's not going to happen. Miami, well, the ACC is tricky because I think the ACC is going to get a team in. You'd like it to be Miami because that's the team the committee likes the most. Your nightmare scenario would be for Miami to get in the playoff as an at large and the ACC to get in, SMU or whoever comes out of there. So you're doing a lot of scoreboard watching and particularly hoping somehow that the ACC only gets one bit out of this, which did look as possible after what the committee did moving Miami up last week. So who knows?
Vanderbilt looking for one of, if not the biggest win in program history, beating Alabama and Nashville last year was pretty big. They've had some other big ones through the years, but this could be huge. Chris, what gives Vanderbilt the most hope for success tomorrow in Neyland, and what worries them the most about this game?
Oh, I think most hope is definitely Diego Pavia. I mean, nobody's stopping him right now. Whatever they dial up, they seem to get. You get the guy pinned in for a loss, and he finds an escape route and runs for 15 or in a first down, or flips the ball to the other side of the field, or any number of things he can do. I mean, he's just a headache to contain right now. So I think that's probably the big thing. I think the concern is Josh Heupel in Tennessee have just really been able to dial up some great stuff against Vandy and get the ball to guys in space over the years. If you watch the Texas game, that's been the blueprint on how to beat them so far is get the ball to guys in space. Now, look, they cleaned some stuff up a week ago against Kentucky, and Kentucky tried a lot of that same stuff, and Vanderbilt was just really all over the ball. They played well in space. They didn't take bad angles. They didn't do the same things that crushed them against Texas. But Tennessee's got better athletes than Kentucky had. So I think that's your concern is Brazel and those guys. Like if you get the ball to them on screens and you miss an angle or miss a tackle, that can go 80 to the house against you in a hurry. So I think that's the biggest concern for Vanderbilt is just, not allowing those big plays that have troubled them at times.
Pavia not lacking for confidence. We've seen the social media stuff. Will Theo Vaughn, I'm assuming the mom is going to be here. Is Uncle Theo going to be in Knoxville for attendance? Is that something you guys track at Vandy 247, Chris?
Well, we don't officially track it. I mean, he's not usually hard to find. I've been on the field, a few times, and you look up and there he is, or there's Reese Witherspoon or whoever. it's been pretty wild. I mean, he was actually at Oxford a couple of weeks ago to watch Ole Miss. I'm not sure if the allegiance is, what that is exactly. If it's Pavi or if it's Vanderbilt or if it's just I like college football. But I wouldn't be shocked if he's there. It's a big game, and he and Diego are pretty close, and why not, right?
Well, he and one of the Barstool guys were in Knoxville for Tennessee's win over Florida in 2022 and actually dumped the Gatorade.
Yeah, they stuck on the field.
They stuck on the field and doused Heupel in Gatorade after the win. So
which I still don't understand how they pulled that off.
Well, he's been, so, his allegiance fluctuates, but he seems pretty vandied up this year, if that's even a term.
Yeah, he has been for sure. I mean, it really has been wild to watch the sidelines and see what, country music or movie stars or, YouTube personalities that people half my age know, that kind of thing. It's been a show over there.
The thing that makes the SEC great is we visit with Chris Lee, Vandy 247, Southeastern 16. Chris, the characters, the personalities in this league, like, I didn't know who Theo Vaughn was 5 years ago, and now he's this big personality. You've got Pavia's mom. You've got Lane Kiffin, this circus that is just completely taken over the news cycle in the league for the past 2 weeks, it seems. What do you think he's going to do tomorrow? Do you think we'll have resolution to this situation in the next 24, 48 hours, Chris?
I don't know. I've heard different things on the national side. I've heard that, if he wins the game, he stays. If he loses, he goes. Obviously, they're going to win the game. But I've also heard close may be gone anyway. He's burned a lot of bridges there. He didn't handle it well. I think it'd been one thing if he'd entertained it for a while and then just kind of put it to bed. But you had the Auburn situation a couple of years ago. I really don't have any idea how it's going to play out. Of course, his athletic director came on TV and said he expects him to stay. So maybe he knows something. But, I mean, what a roller coaster of a ride this thing has been in Oxford.
Lane Kiffin with a messy split. Who'd have thought? That's
bad breaker upper, Chris.
Yeah, it just doesn't compute.
Right. You guys don't know anything about that one, do you?
No, man. It's really strange to watch this unfold. Chris Lee with us this afternoon. Chris, Vanderbilt basketball, are they about to get it going? I know, and pardon me, I should have looked this up before you hopped on with us, but I know they're playing for the Battle for Atlantis title against St. Mary's today.
Yeah, they just won that one 96-71, led the whole way, looked really good. They have struggled a little bit in that tournament, the Western Kentucky game in particular, and for part of yesterday, but they look great today on both ends of the floor.
Well, these rivalries are always better when it's a rivalry, and if Mark Byington can get them going, and obviously baseball has been a rivalry, and now all of a sudden we got this football thing going. I mean, it's going to make tempers run hot at times in this state, which is always entertaining to me anyway.
Well, I mean, look, it's great because let's face it, for most part, the last decade, Vanderbilt has not held up its end of the bargain. For last century, Vanderbilt hasn't much held up its end of the bargain in the football rivalry. You're seeing that one get more interesting. Basketball has kind of been hot and cold. Both programs have been through periods where they were pretty bad, although for Tennessee, that's probably 20 years in the rearview mirror. Vanderbilt's had a bad last decade, but I think they found the right coach now. And just as Tennessee had kind of, taken over as the team to beat in the state, you've got a new head coach now. Tim Corbin has got a new recruiting coordinator. They're recruiting as well as they've ever recruited. So, I mean, that one's about to be, super interesting again. I mean, it has been anyway. Yeah, I think you're going to have really healthy rivalries in those three sports. And I don't think that's, frankly, been the case in our lifetime for these programs.
Yeah, it's going to be an interesting future here. I keep seeing this stuff about Vanderbilt having some NIL muscle all of a sudden to flex.
Makes sense.
Is that, yeah, well, I mean, obviously they've got a big and you would imagine wealthy donor base there, Chris. Is that something that they feel like they can take advantage of in Nashville to ensure future success?
Yeah, I mean, that's always been at their disposal. It is the weirdest place because, I mean, like if you leave the SEC tournament, guys, for basketball and you walk out, you will find within a half mile the names of two families in Frist and Ingram that are huge athletic donors to Vanderbilt on buildings in downtown Nashville, and they've always given money. You have a ton of people out there just kind of in the wings. Like there's 30 or 40 mega wealthy donors that give to Vanderbilt pretty frequently, from what I understand, and give a lot of money. Those guys account for so much money that the school doesn't, I don't know, always exert a lot of effort looking for money in other places. I've been hearing that this, really, I guess this started with the Alabama upset a year ago. People like to win, and rich people like to throw money at winning, and they've had more people come out of the woodwork, from what I understand, this year that weren't even really known to the school interested in giving a lot of money. I mean, it's kind of a fascinating conversation. Like, you don't have access to verify that kind of stuff, but that is the thing that's been in the air for a while. And you've always had people that are mega wealthy, but now I think maybe the numbers of that are going to pick up around the athletics programs too. We'll see.
Isn't it strange that we just talk openly about this stuff? It used to be like hush hush. So and so is player, and now it's just like, yep. How much money you got? How many players can you buy?
Yeah.
You either do it or you're not competitive.
Do your mega boosters care enough about seeing their alma mater wins? They're willing to donate large amounts of money.
Yeah,
wow.
But it's made the game better. I think college football is more interesting and exciting than it's been in a while. You're sitting here, Indiana's going to make the playoff. Vanderbilt's in the discussion the last weekend of the year. And it's just, the difference between the top and the middle in my lifetime maybe hasn't been this narrow. And it's just making for a fascinating dynamic.
Absolutely. All right, Chris Lee of the Southeastern 16 and Vandy 247. Anything else you find pertinent to the conversation that you feel needs to be addressed as it pertains to Tennessee Vanderbilt tomorrow in Neyland?
Yeah, I mean, I think there's a lot of interesting things, right? Because Vanderbilt is not an offense that likes to go tempo, but they've been doing it the last couple of games with a ton of success. That kind of plays into Tennessee's hands stylistically. But Tennessee's also had trouble getting stops. I'm just like, how does that all play out? Does Vanderbilt go tempo? Does it try to slow it down? That's one thing. I think turnovers are a thing. Vanderbilt got 3 picks last week. That's been an issue for Aguilar at times. Tennessee's passing game, I think their big plays are just vertical shots right down the hashes. That's not really where Vanderbilt struggles. So I'm interested to see, does Tennessee, is it able to do that against Tennessee and hit Vanderbilt where the defense hasn't really been hit much this year? Can Vandy get a pass rush? Can Tennessee get a pass rush? Special teams could be a topic. Vanderbilt's got a terrific kicker in Brock Taylor, who's actually from Knoxville. And, we know Tennessee's probably one missed kick from this being a different conversation. I mean, there's a lot of ways this could go. And I think the other one, too, is obviously what is the atmosphere like at Neyland Stadium? I think Vanderbilt's played on the road in some hostile environments, but I don't know that anything gets louder than Neyland Stadium when it's really loud. And, how much trouble does that cause Vanderbilt with calling plays and things like that? And now energizes Tennessee, right? I mean, I know they're not playing for a playoff berth, but they did beat Florida last week. Are all the stands packed? Do some fans, not show up because it's Thanksgiving weekend? I have a hard time thinking that's the case, but I think that's another dynamic, is just like how charged is the atmosphere in Knoxville, because that's a tough place for anybody to play, and especially run an offense.
It's a very fair question, and I myself am kind of wondering what
we've toyed with it all week.
What the temperature of Neyland is going to be tomorrow. Not literally, although that it's a little chilly out here now, but in terms of the fan and the hunger to win tomorrow, it'll be interesting to see. Hey, Chris, really appreciate the time. Happy Thanksgiving, my friend. I hope you have enjoyed it with the family this weekend and get to enjoy some football tomorrow.
Yeah, happy Thanksgiving to you guys, and looking forward to seeing the game tomorrow.
Absolutely. Thanks, Chris. Chris Lee.
Mm-hmm.
He knows the Vanderbilt, the lay of the land there. It's kind of interesting talking about the donor base and everything. I think there's a lot of people's wondering, is this sustainable? Does it vanish when Pavia leaves? Does it go with them? But I mean, they're about to flip Jared Curtis, who along with Faison Brandon is those are the top 2 quarterbacks in the country.
That would be a big statement. So, I mean, Clark Lee's a good coach. You give him – I mean, there's a lot more parity this year, and I think there's going to continue to be parity. It'll be interesting to see how fans, especially in the SEC, handle that, simply because, you know, like we're used to beating the hell out of Vanderbilt. It's alien to me that they're coming in here tomorrow with a, you know, better than puncher's chance at beating us.
Ole Miss has won the Egg Bowl 38-19 over Mississippi State. We're about 5 minutes away from kickoff in Atlanta. It is Georgia and Georgia Tech in Mercedes-Benz for some reason.
Let's go Tech.
And we will watch that. You want to come out, join us here. We got a good crowd.
Oh, yeah. That's lively in here.
We got some cloud cover there. That's nice.
A little bit, maybe.
Stand up.
It's kind of muted the glare.
Yeah, that glare was intense for a minute. I don't know.
DR was like, I can't believe they stuck you over there.
Yeah.
And I was like,
who did that?
Who's they?
I don't know.
Like,
some idiot.
Knucklehead partner of mine.
Oh, my God. Here's Buster. Lord. Now
hell's he wearing?
Now we're really in for it. Stay with us. You're listening to The Drive live this afternoon at the Casual Pint North Shore. As you get out of the house, get out and about this afternoon, you're going to swing by and see us. We're at 2045 Thunderhead Road, right off South North Shore Drive. We're in the Blue Building next to Soccer Taco. Very easy to find. We have a whole bunch of people out here. We appreciate y'all coming out to show some love and support the brand here on Black Friday, no less. The Drive continues. Your phone calls coming up.
The Drive. 105.7 FM, 1340 AM. Online at fanrunradio.com and streaming on the free Fan Run Radio app. This is Fan Run Radio, Knoxville.
What kind of day is it? It's a White Claw day. Light and refreshing tasting, uniquely cold way filtered. There's an iconic flavor for everyone. Come on, grab a pack. White Claw. Grab life by the claw. Please drink responsibly. Hard seltzer with flavor. White Claw Seltzer Works, Chicago, Illinois.
Yeehaw! I've been hooting and hollering ever since I started betting with the VIP Play app. VIP Play has more than 200 leagues. Every bet type you can imagine. Live betting and live hosts, all with 24/7 support from real live people when you need them. Start betting better with the VIP Play app today.
Don't be a better, be a better with VIP Play today.
Download VIP Play today or head to VIPPlayApp.com. Make sure you use the promo code FANRUN to take advantage of their welcome bonus and so they know that we sent you. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-8899-789. Must be 21 or older and located in Tennessee to bet.
This is Bo Kregner with the Kregner Group at Realty Executives. As we gather around the table this Thanksgiving, Robin and I just want to say how grateful we are for the families who trust us to help them buy or sell their home. If a move is in your game plan before the year ends, our team would be honored to serve you. Call 865-742-1035 or visit bonoshouses.com. Happy Thanksgiving from the Kregner Group. Walking by faith, serving others.
Vol fans, reimagine your home at Broadway Carpets and Flooring for any remodeling or building needs. With a variety of carpets, rugs, hardwood, vinyl, and stone, Broadway has all the flooring and installation options you're looking for, including pet-resistant products like Pet Perfect Carpet from Shaw Floors. Visit their showroom in downtown Knoxville or the location in West Knoxville located on Kingston Pike near Pellissippi Parkway today.
Your smile says it all, so make sure it's saying the right thing. At Knoxville Smiles, we believe healthy teeth mean happy lives. Now through the end of the year, we're offering half-price whitening with a cleaning. That's right, half-price whitening with a routine teeth cleaning at Knoxville Smiles. Call today to set up your appointment. 865-539-1776. That's 865-539-1776. Or book online at knoxvillesmiles.com. Don't wait another day to love your smile. Smile brighter with Knoxville Smiles.
Inward Half is committed to the game and the memorable moments that happen in between. From the tee box to the tailgate, from the green to the big game. For the first birdie with Dad, the first big win with Mom. Friday night lights, Saturday superstitions, Sunday traditions. Fall into the comfort and unparalleled performance of Inward Half. This fall, enjoy the walk-in.
What if I told you you could pay off your home in an average of 7 years without making more money or spending a dime less, simply by changing how your mortgage is structured? Sounds impossible? Let me show you how it works. I'm Chris Burleson with University Lending Group, helping families across the U.S. save thousands in interest and own their home years sooner. Don't believe me? Give me a call at 865-388-7634 or visit smartloantn.com to learn more. NMLS number 332941.
Fan Radio, the drive continues. You ready for the Christmas music, Bear?
There's some that I like. You know the ones I like.
I feel like they didn't start as early this year as they have in years past.
This is the earliest we've ever started with the Christmas music.
No, it's not. This is a tradition for 10 years. Black Friday Christmas music.
Okay.
We'll get into it. We'll get more of it going here. It'll go away and then it'll come back. But yeah, man, I was very surprised to learn from Mrs. Smith that a lot of our Christmas shopping is already done.
It doesn't surprise me at all.
Black Friday is dead. Remember that? People used to get up and go.
Well, now the mall was packed when I drove by it this morning about 8 o'clock.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe
but
it's not dead. Well, people used to go out at and camp out at 5 a.m. to get in Target.
Well, yeah, but you can get those deals on.
Yeah.
You can get just as good a deal on Amazon or, buy it from basically Amazon. You can get on Amazon or online shopping.
Shout out to we got Matt, who's a regular fan run attendee. We've got Jeremy and Allison, who are from Saudi Daisies. They're longtime listeners, first time coming to a live event.
Well, I hope you don't embarrass us.
Yeah, I hope we don't embarrass them. So we got another couple here I haven't met yet. Buster is here.
Yes,
he's wearing a Trump hat and a web shirt.
Tracks.
It's on brand.
And he's wearing sandals.
And sandals.
And it's 38 degrees outside.
Yes. So we got a full house here. A lot of people checking out this NFL game over here. It's 7-3 Bears.
Yeah, it was Bears Eagles, not Browns.
Is that what I said?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I meant Bears Eagles. So let's get to it. Geraldo is up first. What's up, Geraldo?
Guys, I don't know if I have to call in to request a borderline dangerous game. At this point, I feel like it's expected. It's the last game of the year. Diego Pavia and his crew are coming in here trying to take over our stadium. I'm not having it, and I hope that the people who are going to the game are not having it either.
Well, I mean, we were just talking about it with Chris Lee. I don't know. I don't think it's going to be an all-time loud game for certain. That's just not happening tomorrow. But Neyland, when you got 100,000 people in there, it can't help but be a little bit loud. So,
well, I'm sure Diego Pavia will probably.
Guys, I kind of hope. I don't know if there's anybody at the Tennessee media team listening to this right now. But you still have time to put together some of Diego's comments about Tennessee and let those play in the stadium over and over again before the game starts. That would get some people riled up a little bit, I think.
That's not a thing Tennessee does. They're not going to put the video of him saying we're going to run Tennessee. They're just not going to do that.
No, I'm sure.
I mean, I'm with them. I wish they would. I think that would be funny. It'd be cool.
I mean, usually he'll just on his own spontaneously do stuff. I remember at Alabama, he's grabbing his crotch and
video of him peeing on the logo when he was at New Mexico State.
No,
they went to play New Mexico. They're our rival, right?
Right.
And there's video of him he snuck into their. I don't know if he snuck in, but he was in their practice facility,
right,
urinating on their logo. Yeah.
He's trash.
I hate that guy.
His brothers are
I hate
trash.
that
His
guy.
whole family's trash.
He is trash. You're exactly right, Bear. He's trash. His mom is trash. His brothers are trash. Theo Vaughn is trash.
Wow.
And I've got a new prayer from the Watchers of Neyland that I am going to speak over the game tomorrow, if you'll allow me to do so, sir.
Now, this is the weird cult that you've joined. Your buddies, for folks who might not have heard your call last week, you've linked up with some religious sect. You guys are buying up guns and landing on, and you have a whole thing like prayers and stuff.
Yes, Stevie and I, DR Vol is one of them. There's a couple more as well, but those are the three main ones. Me, Stevie, DR Vol, and Bear.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, what
could go wrong with those three? Go ahead.
All right, here we go. Oh, gods of the Smokies, cast your gaze upon Nashville, where the Commodores gather in false hope. Look upon Diego Papia, scion of the house of ever-crying attention, whose mother, queen of whores and keeper of all spotlights, demands the realm look her way even as her son falters. Let her cries for notice drown out Diego's cadence. Let her thirst for attention scatter his focus like leaves before a storm. Let his passes sail like ravens with broken wings, wandering aimless and lost as Theo Vaughn's family tree. Oh, new gods of the gridiron, lift high Joey Aguilar, the accuracy anointed, the arrow of Knoxville, breaker of coverages, whose arm knows no wobble, whose throws split the air with truth and precision like Valerian steel unleashed. Breathe fire into him that he may stand as the doom of Vanderbilt secondary. May Tennessee strike early, strike often, and strike with fury of a kingdom wronged. Let Vanderbilt crumble beneath the weight of Orangeville. Let Diego's house fall silent at last, and let the night end with his ACL shredded and football career ended. So say God, let the realm bear witness, so let it be done.
Oh, finally. I thought it would never be done. People are looking at us funny now. This is the second week in a row he did that.
He incorporated a harvesting into a Gregorian prayer.
No, you can't call his mom a whore and call for his
ACL
to be shredded on that radio. You can't do that. Walker, why didn't you flush him?
I didn't know what the line was.
Well, you just
don't know what the line is.
Bears called for ACL harvestings way more times than Geraldo.
That's different.
How is that different?
I've never called anybody's mother a hua.
Not on this show, anyway.
No.
865-966-3435, your phone number to get on the show, 966-3435. We're live today at the Casual Pint, North Shore. Come on out, try some of the smoked wings, the cheese curds, always a favorite, and my favorite is the pretzels, pretzels and beer cheese. You got to try the pretzels and beer cheese.
You can't miss
here. Is that what did you have them?
I've had them before.
Well, I was talking to Justin Hanna. He deleted an order of the.
I spy 3 different trays stacked up. I think he destroyed more than just.
You gonna let the missus eat anything, or no? You're just starving her. Okay.
Do you wear football cleats to the dinner table on Thanksgiving? You need to get dug in.
He gets his jock on before he goes.
Get your feet good shoulder width. Get a good base.
All right, stay with us. The drive continues live this afternoon. Come on out, have something to eat. We got Cold Mountain Ale on tap and in 6-packs to go. If I could get my darn charger working, that would be great. We don't.
I want to try the other.
Flame out here in hour number 2. Stay with us. We've got 120 more minutes of the drive headed your way right here on Fan Run Radio.
voluntary reaction.
This football season, tune into Big Orange Country's post-game radio free-for-all, The Voluntary Reaction, presented by the Griffin Law Firm. We'll be live on the Fan Run Radio app as soon as every UT game is over, taking your calls and breaking down the game to levels that can only be described as beyond scientific. So tune in and drink with us from the keg of glory or drown in the pool of despair. The Voluntary Reaction on Fan Run Radio.
The Voluntary Reaction. Raw, unfiltered, real.
Are you a federal employee facing workplace challenges like suspension or removal? Are you concerned about your security clearance with any federal agency? You know the Griffin Law Firm is your trusted ally in military legal matters. But did you know they also specialize in civilian federal employment law? If you're a federal employee facing workplace challenges like suspension or removal, if you're concerned about your security clearance with any federal agency, the DOE, FBI, FCC, or DOD, you might not know it, but you do have legal recourse. The Griffin Law Firm specializes in federal employment law, military law, and security defense law. VFL Marshall Griffin and his experienced team are ready to make your problem their problem, no matter which federal agency you work for. Don't face federal employment issues alone. Remember, remain silent, request counsel, call Griffin Law, 888-707-4282, online at griffinlawdefense.com.
Hey, Vols fans, Cody Brown here. I grew up right here in Tennessee and know what it means when someone says, I've got your back. That's why you can trust Farm Bureau Insurance of Tennessee. Whether it's your home, your vehicle, your family's future, or the business you built from the ground up, we will show up for all of your insurance needs. We are Tennesseans who understand what matters, which is doing right by you. Insurance is not all about just paperwork and policies, but it's about the people we insure every day. So if you want insurance that hits home, give me a call at 865-992-3871. Go Vols.
Welcome to Axle Logistics, where excellence isn't just a goal, it's an energy. As a leading third-party logistics company, Axle is powered by an award-winning culture built on a work hard, play hard mentality. Here, the drive for success is contagious and hard work never goes unnoticed. Whether you're just starting out or looking to level up, Axle Logistics is the place to launch your career. Join us and take your ambition to the stars. To learn more, visit axlelogistics.com.
Got a flat tire? Strange noise under the hood? Don't stress. Roll into Matlock Tire and Auto Service. From oil changes and brake repairs to brand new tires, Matlock's certified techs do it all. Fast, friendly, and fair priced, Matlock is the home of the price match guarantee. Bring in any competitor's ad and Matlock will match the exact same tire for the exact same price. Matlock Tire and Auto Service. 5 locations in East Tennessee. Visit matlocktireservice.com to find the location nearest you and schedule your appointment.
You're listening to FM 105.7 and AM 1340, WKGN Knoxville, and W289CU Knoxville, Fan Run Radio.
Today, we raise a glass of Jameson Irish whiskey to the sport of football. Hear, hear!
To Gaelic football, born in Ireland in 1885 in its thrilling blend of soccer, rugby and basketball. On a massive field, 15 players kick or hand pass a round ball to score points over a bar or into a net. No pads, no helmet, no sense.
Hear, hear!
To college football, which kicked off in 1869 when Rutgers beat Princeton 6-4 in the Battle of New Jersey. With 11 players and helmets and pads, teams battle on a 100-yard gridiron with explosive pass plays and hard-hitting tackles. Unless you're called for targeting.
Hear, hear! Since 1780, Jameson Irish whiskey has been enjoyed by sports fans all around the globe. Whether your football is Gaelic, American, or even soccer, we can all agree on super smooth Jameson Irish whiskey. Hear, hear!
It's time for the Drive's Top 4 at 4.
All right, here we go. Hour number 2 of the drive underway on Fan Run Radio. Russell and Bear live today at the Casual Pint North Shore. Walker Smith helping us out. He's back in the White Claw Hard Seltzer Studios with today's top 4 at 4. Walker, what do you got?
At number 1, number 19, Tennessee is set to close out the regular season tomorrow against number 14, Vanderbilt. Kickoff is at 3:30 p.m. on ESPN. Tennessee is currently a 2.5-point favorite.
Make it nasty in there, Russell.
Think so?
Yeah, I think everybody needs to, for the weekend, put the turkey away. You can return to it Saturday night after the game. But I feel like if we as a fan base, we just run on caffeine and rage for the next 27 hours, we'll be all right.
Caffeine and rage can fuel you.
Yeah.
For a little while.
Yeah. Anything really in an nicotine, caffeine.
I hope so, man.
Dramamine.
We got Georgia Tech with a big stop. I'm sorry, Walker. I'm stealing your thunder here a little bit. Watching the Bulldogs and Yellow Jackets go at it down there in what used to be the Georgia Dome. They knocked that thing down. What Mercedes-Benz Stadium.
Why they sit and played on campus, I'll never know.
So ridiculous.
Stupid.
Yeah, very dumb. At number 2, Florida has shifted focus from Lane Kiffin in the school's coaching search, as the school has sensed through irregular communication that he is interested in other options, sources told ESPN on Friday. Florida has interviewed roughly a dozen candidates and is optimistic about the process. Louisville's Jeff Brom, Tulane's John Summerall, and Washington's Jed Fish are believed to be among the candidates the Gators are still considering.
Irregular communication. Am I to take that to mean that Kiffin is ghosting them?
Yeah.
Probably.
The hot girl that you were chasing. Swamp 24/7. Not handling the news well, Russ.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
You got a meltdown?
Yeah. First post, holy blank blank. Then after that, you've got eat my blank.
Oh, no, that's not nice.
F that, too late to spend this. We only want to read stories about what and blank Strickland is until he's fired.
That's the AD, Scott Strickland. They're not happy with him. Is there any chance? Because I did see a flyer. I put it on my Twitter feed of like they're talking about holding a rally at the Swamp to call for Scott Strickland's head.
For a nominal fee, we will consult.
Is this for a consultation
nominal
fee?
Yeah, like the Perker search firm.
Any chance they can Shiano this?
I doubt it.
They're set. Imagine hiring Billy Napier, a Sun Belt coach from Louisiana, failing miserably.
Right.
And then hiring another Sun Belt coach from Louisiana. I guess they're not Sun Belt. Is it Tulane, the American Athletic?
Yeah.
Another group of 5 conference coach and a defensive one. That's the thing that would shy me. Summerall might be great. Florida needs an offensive coach.
And they need one with a high-powered offense. Funny you should mention that. Last one, Polish Gator on Swamp 24/7. We fired Billy Napier for defensive Napier.
Defensive Billy Napier.
On this, the last one, I mean,
Sunbelt Johnny.
Embarrassing. Absolutely embarrassing.
Wow.
Pathetic and underwhelming hire. Shut down the program if true. I love it when they start in with, we've said it is. Shut it down.
Shut it down.
Shut the program down.
Is that even a thing? Like, I'm just picturing like,
oh yeah,
Danny White walks
down
up
a $500
and pulls
million.
down the shutters.
Yeah.
Puts up a board closed until further notice.
Yeah, we don't want to
We've shut down the program.
We don't want to make $250 million this year. Shut it down. I do feel for him.
Yeah, you sound pretty tore up about it.
Yeah. At number 3, there's great college football on today for Black Friday. Ole Miss beat Mississippi State in the Egg Bowl 38-19 earlier today. Right now, number 4 Georgia and number 23 Georgia Tech renew their rivalry of good old-fashioned hate with the score tied at 0-0. Later on, number 3 Texas A&M and number 16 Texas renew hostilities at 7:30. And number 25 Arizona takes on number 20 Arizona State in the Territorial Cup at 9 p.m.
The Territorial Cup?
What is that?
That's
it's something jumped out at me. We don't have a not that they would have ever had it, but
we had the beer barrel. That was our thing.
Yeah, we don't have a trophy with the Vanderbilt.
Well, they didn't win enough and to really, I guess neither did Kentucky, but I don't know. I like the battle for the axe. Paul Bunyan's axe. That's tomorrow.
Oh, that's
Minnesota and Wisconsin.
Big giant axe line.
And they run over there, grab that thing, and start running around the field. The battle for the boot. Arkansas, LSU.
The Apple Cup up in Wazoo.
Yeah,
are they still playing? Or are they not playing? I'll look that up. Go ahead, Walker. Sorry, buddy.
At number 4, Missouri has agreed to a new 6-year contract with Coach Eli Drinkowitz with an average annual compensation of $10.75 million a year. Drinkowitz indicated the deal was imminent on social media yesterday morning.
See, that's who Florida should have hired. I know they didn't
It's kind of like us in Heupel. Sometimes you don't get what you want, you get what you need. They just need an offensive coach. Drinkwitz could have gotten players there.
He's got attitude about him. If you give him money, he'll get the players.
He wears the visor. Like that's. But they drug their feet on it. They
got all just. But
we're going to get Kiffin. We're going to get Kiffin. You ain't going to get Kiffin.
They were. I can't think of the word I'm looking for. But yeah, they thought they were going to get Kiffin. They had stars in their eyes. Hot chick didn't want you, Florida. You're a trailer park program at the end of the day. Unless you've got a Tennessean or a complete psychopath.
Is that it, Walker?
That's it.
Thank you, sir. That is the Top 4 at 4 brought to you this afternoon by the Casual Pint North Shore, where we are this afternoon. Come on out and say hello. The address is 2045 Thunderhead Road, right off North Shore Drive, South North Shore Drive near Pellissippi. We're in the Blue Building next to Soccer Taco, and we've had a great turnout here this afternoon, folks, sipping cold beverages, eating good food, and having a great time post-Thanksgiving. We hope you all had a great holiday yesterday. I was telling Jason and Laura here, who are from Crossville, like I haven't really eaten much today because I ate so much yesterday. Like I just had a bowl of cereal this morning. That's all I've had to eat today.
Well, unlike the rest of you, I didn't gorge yesterday.
Yeah,
I had a
anti-American.
No, I had a sensible dinner. And
dinner.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, it was delish.
What constitutes a sensible dinner from the Soviet Union? Like just a bowl of cold lentils and
lentils are British
vodka. Wash it down with straight vodka.
Yeah, maybe.
Cruising with you on the drive. It's Fan Run Radio live today. So I find it very interesting that Comrade Golish has not, like, that's not official with him to Arkansas.
No, he's kind of cooled on it.
Well, I wonder if he's just slow playing them in hopes that he can get involved with Florida.
Well, I would if I were him. It's not just Florida. Auburn's still out there.
Well, the Sumrall guy. So a couple of interesting things here that I've seen so far today. On Three's been all over this, Nakos and Chris Lowe and those folks. Clark Lee signs the big extension, 6-year deal. Drinkwitz signed the big extension yesterday. So those guys, they're basically saying they're not going anywhere. Cookie Man is here.
Indeed he is, with a box.
I wonder what's in it.
Crumble cookies. It's different looking. It's Christmassy.
Kiffin expected – Ole Miss is expecting a decision from Lane Kiffin tomorrow. Doesn't mean they're going to get one. I keep saying he's going to find a way to kick the – I haven't made up my mind.
He does not want to not – he wants to coach his team through the playoffs. But he wants his cake and be able to eat it too, which is somehow run – because at the end of that, that's why Saban bounced him when he was OC at Alabama.
If he tells them tomorrow, he tells that AD down there at Ole Miss, I don't know. I'm torn. I really haven't made up my mind. I need another week. Can you give me some more time? What are they going to do? Fire him? And tell him to kick rocks? Really?
No, but
after he just went 11-1 and you might go to the SEC championship game and you're in the college football playoff, you're just going to tell him to peace out.
Yeah, but what if he starts because we saw it here a little bit. And we always kind of joke about it, but it's not like it's beneath this guy to pillage take the furniture and the crown molding and all the fixtures with him, strip the house on the way out the door. If he knows he's leaving and he's just trying to slow play it.
Maybe you would tell him to go on and get it.
You might want to. I definitely, if he says if he tries to kick it down the road, I don't know. Ole Miss is in a terrible position. And for him to put him there, I mean, he's just not – I don't believe anything – not that I really believed it, but I wanted to believe this redemption arc of his, Russ. But if he leaves him high and dry like this after the year that Ole Miss has had, I mean, he's a bad dude if he does it.
Yeah, we've seen it before with him. So Florida is out, according to multiple reports today in the Kiffin sweepstakes. It's Ole Miss or LSU for him. John Sumrall is the object of Florida's desire. Problem is, according to Pete Nakos, he's also the object of Ole Miss and LSU's desire. Whoever doesn't get Kiffin is said to have him at the top of their list. And you throw in Auburn there, who's reportedly interested in him as well. So if you're the Summerall guy and Florida's coming, you can't get LSU. Florida's probably a better job than Ole Miss and Auburn and Arkansas on its face. If you're Summerall, though, are you looking at this online backlash at Florida and thinking,
why would I mean, it'd be like Dave Borendorf.
Yeah.
He saw the online backlash just to his name. We fired him before we hired him.
Yeah, if I'm Summerall, I'm almost thinking about that Ole Miss job. It's like, man, it's kind of set up there.
Leaves.
Well, he's going to take some guys with him.
Yeah.
So maybe it's not set up as you think it is. Auburn's pretty set up too, man. Like they probably got more money down there, I'd imagine.
They got a good defense. His problem's going to be he's going to have to get. It's what you talk about all the time. Defensive guys going to have to get a hot shot offensive coordinator.
So, college football season. These next couple of days are going to be really, really interesting. Let's get Phil in here next. He's been hanging for a minute. And DR Vol. Good afternoon, Phil. You're on the drive. It's Fan Run Radio.
Boys, all right, W.
Hey, Philly.
How you and Bear Bryant doing?
Man, we're doing well. Having a big old time down here at the Casual Pint.
Yeah, watching Georgia Tech and Georgia right now. Interesting game.
Yellow Jackets giving them what for, as they usually do.
It looks like Georgia's having a home game when Georgia Tech's supposed to have one.
Why would you agree to that if you're Georgia Tech and this is your home game?
It's Thanksgiving
You
weekend.
sell more tickets, but it's all Georgia fans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Talk about selling your fan base.
Why don't we demand Georgia Tech do that when we go down there next year? So there'll be more Tennessee fans down there.
I mean, you can't demand anything when you're the road team. That they already announced that they're going to have it at home, but the AD there, who used to be at our place, he was one of the guys. Yeah, they just hired him, and he put it up to a fan referendum of where he basically put it online. It's like, where do you want this game with Tennessee? Do you want it at Mercedes-Benz or do you want it on campus? And their fans said we want it on campus, and so that's what they're going to do.
Glad.
Well, I guess congratulations to Lane Kiffin, 11-1. Ole Miss has never done that in their history of their school.
Nope.
What a season. What a season for the Ramblin' Wreck. And what a season for the Ole Miss Rebel Black Bears as Georgia Tech goes up 3-0 on Georgia.
They're going to make the decision on this Kiffin? When's that going to be made? The next 48 hours?
I mean, it's not it's not their decision to make. It's his. They're waiting on him, and it's Lane Kiffin. I'm telling you, I think he's going to go in there tomorrow and tell them he hasn't made up his mind yet. He doesn't know what he wants to do.
I mean, he very well might.
All I know is I'll coach this team.
I actually hope he stays at Ole Miss.
I mean,
now, he'll be a legend at Ole Miss if he stays
all
there.
these guys are staying. When you're staying at Vanderbilt and you're staying at Mizzou, why wouldn't you want to stay at Ole Miss?
It's less pressure at Ole Miss. It's less pressure at Missouri. That's the reason why they're sticking. They're going to make.
What did you say about Ole Miss?
Somewhere else, we might get fired in 3 years.
The expectation at LSU, Phil, is the ceiling at Ole Miss. So, I mean, you're going to leave somewhere where you've already got it up, and you're 11-1 in the playoffs. One of the teams to beat in the whole thing. To go somewhere where if you don't start winning within 3 years, you're going to be on the hot seat, and they'll fire you. I don't care how much he makes.
Yeah, that's true. And LSU's going to be funding out $50 million for Kelly, and then $100 million for Kiffin if they get him. Is that about right?
Yeah, I mean, the last time they had this kind of money crunch, they stole from the kids with cancer. I mean, they did.
Guys, I don't feel good about this ball game tomorrow. I think the difference in the game is going to be quarterback. We got a turnover machine, and they got a guy. It's pretty good not turning it over, except that he played against Alabama.
Here he goes with the Joey hate again.
Yeah,
Bear.
Joey hate, and he's got qualifiers for his buddy Pavia.
Realistic hate. I mean, you either get it done or you don't. We ain't beat anybody that's any good this year.
Well, you wearing black and gold right now, Phil? Anchor down, Phil.
Peabody Phil.
No.
Yeah, the Commodore.
One more thing. Rick Barnes called any timeouts, just one timeout in the last 12 minutes of that game. They're not.
Early cheap shot at the Deacon.
Yeah, he's in midseason form already.
Phil is putting in work.
Thank you, Phil.
Well, we got a problem at guard. Do y'all agree?
Here's what I'll say about basketball. A lot of people were hanging on the rim ready to raise a banner after we beat Houston on Tuesday. And a lot of people were on the Gay Street Bridge ready to jump after we lost to Kansas Wednesday. Neither one was the proper. It's not as good as it seemed Tuesday. It's not as bad as it seemed Wednesday. We've got ourselves a really good program, really good
first
coach,
week of the season.
really good players. You let it play out. We're going to be in the mix to win an SEC championship. We're going to the tournament. We're going to be highly seeded. It's about the draw, and it's about peaking at the right time. You're right, Phil. The off-guard position, I've been saying it for weeks now.
Yeah, you have. Sure have.
Somebody's got to step up there. It's probably going to be Boswell, but we got time.
Well, that's right. You got to play your best ball at the end of the year. I agree, but what they got on their roster, I just don't think they have a solution. That's one thing that concerns me.
You got to develop. Boswell hit that three, and that's what he's going to have to do. We know he can guard. Can he provide you some offensive punch? You can't have a wing that can't shoot. That's just non-negotiable. Phil, thanks, man.
They're going to get something out of Berg too. Well, he's the only one that's like a realistic shooter out there on their roster. But let's hope we beat the Commodes tomorrow, because I sure as heck don't want to. If we lose to them, radio's going to be off on y'all's sake Monday, because Jamie will be ready to say it. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye. Thank you, Phil. Appreciate the phone call. Coming up, Cookie Man is here. We are going to break down the Friday Night Lights with him, man. Semifinals. Who's going to Chattanooga to try and bring home a little gold ball?
I think we got championships in private school division. That kid
Thursday, right? Next week?
Is it next week? I thought it was. I guess it is next week.
I think private schools are on Thursday and then Friday and Saturday.
So they just give them a week off?
Yeah, I think you got 1, 3, and 5 on Friday and then 2, 4, and 6 on Saturday.
It was a borderline, super dirty play just went down that Georgia Tech game.
These rivalry games, man. Did you see the Egg Bowl when they had that brawl out there?
Yeah, that's one time I did agree.
Nobody got thrown out.
Yeah, I mean, half the Mississippi State team was on the field. I'd have burnt my biscuits.
Yeah. All right. Quick timeout. The Drive, Fan Run Radio, live today at the Casual Pint North Shore. Stay with us.
The Drive. For the fans, by the fans. This is Fan Run Radio, Knoxville.
This football season, crack open a cold beer that doesn't fumble the flavor. Garage Beer is 100% beer-flavored beer. No gimmicks, just cold beer. Co-owned by the Kelsey brothers and brewed right here in the Volunteer State, Garage Beer is perfect for fall fire pits and Tennessee tailgates. So pick up a 12-pack today of the official beer of Football Fridays on Fan Run Radio. Garage Beer, 100% beer-flavored beer.
Dick's House of Sport at West Town Mall is a destination devoted to sport, and it's your destination for exclusive events and experiences. Come visit a store like no other. Check out our 40-foot rock wall, golf performance center, Hit Tracks batting cage, and outdoor turf field. You can now rent our space for private events and birthday parties. Learn more about our events and exclusive product launches on Facebook and Instagram at Dick's House of Sport KNX. Dick's House of Sport, proud partner of Tennessee Athletics.
It's time for the North Knox Siding and Windows High School Football Player of the Week. Brought to you by North Knox Siding and Windows. Call 865-689-0505 or visit them online at northknoxsidingandwindows.com.
This week's North Knox Siding and Windows High School Football Player of the Week is Halls High School wide receiver Brody Rogers. Rogers helped lead Halls to a 28-21 win over Central in the playoffs last week. Rogers had 8 catches for 116 yards and 2 touchdowns as the Red Devils advanced to the state semifinals against Sevier County this week. Halls High School's Brody Rogers, this week's North Knox Siding and Windows High School Football Player of the Week.
North Knox Siding and Windows, locally owned and operated, they can handle all your siding, window, gutter, and roofing needs. Call 865-689-0505 for a free estimate or go online to northknoxsidingandwindows.com.
Blackford Veterinary Surgery Referral specializes in surgeries not regularly performed by your pet's general veterinarian. They're currently accepting referrals from vets all across the country. With their newly renovated state-of-the-art surgery center and highly trained staff, clients can rely on professional and thorough care. If your vet says that your pet needs surgery or rehab, ask for a referral to Blackford Vet and let them get your best friend back on its feet. Located conveniently in West Knoxville. For more information, visit blackfordvetsurgery.com.
Hi, I'm Jessica Lodgen, one of the hygienists here at Knoxville Smiles. If your children are having sleep or behavioral issues, we have things we can do in modern dentistry that can help not just with their dental health, but also their overall health. Early intervention is the key for younger patients and can avoid costly procedures later in life. If you'd like to learn more, give us a call here at the office and schedule an appointment. 865-539-1776. Or just book online at knoxvillesmiles.com. Smile brighter with Knoxville Smiles.
Fan Run Radio, the drive continues. He's in here. So is the Cookie Man.
Mm-hmm.
What are you doing showing up to one of our remotes wearing a competing radio station's
I got the
eyewear?
glasses, Doug.
Yeah.
We need to get some.
What are you doing?
What is this?
It's not a direct competitor.
It's another radio station. There is no other radio station. I mean, good Lord, man. You come in here in your Fan Run shirt, your WKGN hat, and your other radio station sunglasses. I mean,
the only thing I will say it is local, and they're good people.
Not a direct competitor.
No, they do not do sports at all.
All right. We'll overlook this major slight right now, but I'm highly offended. I'm just going to have you know right now, Logan. How you doing, buddy? You have a good Thanksgiving?
I'm doing great. Still trying to recover from yesterday.
The onslaught?
Three stops for me yesterday. So
did you load up at each one?
Oh, yeah.
That sounds like the 7th plane of hell to me. Having to go multiple Thanksgiving dinners?
That's a lot, man. Well, I don't know what was wrong with me last night because I had seconds, and then you had the pie, and so that was all like 6, 7 o'clock, and then I'm just kind of comatose, and then I find myself I'm up watching football last night. By the way, Ravens need to move on from Lamar. That's right, you heard it here first. And then I'm in my kitchen at like midnight last night, Logan, just eating ham and mac and cheese,
cold
and bread. I heated some of it up, and I'm just sitting there gorging myself. Like, what am I doing?
Right before you go to bed?
Right before I went to bed.
It's terrible for you.
I feel like I gained like 6 or 8 pounds.
I did not hit the scale today.
I mean, you sent pictures. You can't see the plate. It's just a mountain of food.
If you can see your first plate of Thanksgiving, you're doing it wrong.
Exactly. You just have to pile that stuff on there. You don't want to see any white.
All I'll say is you can't tell what anything is except for maybe the turkey. They're just randomly colored. They all look about the same. They're just different colors.
That's how it's done, man.
You got to get it all in there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, we got a lot of football to get in tonight. We have reached the semifinals.
Yeah.
Where's this season gone?
I know. I heard you guys talking
It's unbelievable
how fast the college football and the high school football season
I
has
mean,
gone.
high school, it feels like the week after 4th of July, they're in camp.
Yeah.
And then it's boom, they're hitting it. So,
And it's crazy that here we are with Halls being the last Knox County team standing.
Let's go Red Devils, man.
Who would have thought?
Well, let's start there.
Representing
Halls has it, and the Red Devils have the biggest game in a long time tonight.
Yes.
They're at Sevier County. The winner of that one will get Centennial or Page in Chattanooga next week.
Yeah. So with Halls, give them credit, man. They are so well coached. And I think when you listen to Brent Hughes talk about what he talks to his team and the way he talks about his team, you can see they kind of take the mentality of their head coach, and they don't have the flashy players like a Powell or a Sevier County. You know, Cooper Newman, excellent quarterback. They took down Central last week with Caden Long at quarterback. He's dynamic, but these Halls Red Devil, man, like, don't overlook Amari Lethgo. He's talented enough to win this football game tonight, and they've got some players that that can take it to Sevier County. I expect this one to be a really tight game.
They've got a defensive back at Halls,
Gerald Chandler,
who's got a UT offer.
Yes, the guy is a legitimate 4-star type of talent, and I've seen plenty of Halls football games the past couple of years, and I know all about Chandler, but I had to ask a coach because nothing really. When you look at the stats and things like that, nothing jumps off the page. And I was talking to a coach before this season and asked him, and we were in a very tall, the ceiling was higher than this ceiling here, right here at the Casual Pint. And he pointed up there and he said his talent's through that ceiling right there. And I've seen that this season when Powell and Halls played, and then I watched Halls a couple of times on television. He makes plays and movements that you just don't see from your typical crop of players from Knoxville. So he's a dynamic athlete. And then they've got some other guys too. Dom Culp is a player, both sides of the ball, but primarily defensively. They can get it done tonight. Sevier County has not played up to their potential of late.
Yeah. Far be it for me to disparage the Smoky Bears. Are a great program, and they've been very good the past couple of seasons. And I'd imagine they have to be the favorite tonight.
Yes.
But I think it'd be cool to see Halls.
Yeah,
go to the state title game.
It's been a long time.
Yeah.
How long has it been all the way back to?
Got to be early 90s, right?
It's also one of those programs where, like, people kind of left them for dead.
Yeah.
There was a feeling 5 years ago that Halls, they just can't keep players. If you're a player in the Halls community, you're going to find a way to Central or Fulton or Catholic or
Powell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And here they are.
Yeah.
It's cool.
It's cool to see. Brent Hughes is a great guy, talented coach. Like I said, there's no secret that his players, what he gets out of his players, because they may not have the flashiest guys on the field, but they're capable of getting it done.
Logan Quinton's with us. We're at the Casual Pint North Shore. If you want to come out here this afternoon and watch some football with us, we've got Georgia about to tie things up. If they can make a tricky angle field goal here, they can. So it's 3-3 Bulldogs, Yellow Jackets. As they're in the second quarter here. Georgia finds themselves, it seems like it happens every year against Georgia Tech, but
yeah,
you're in a dogfight.
It's weird how these games, Georgia Tech, the Egg Bowl, those rivalries always seem to have, no matter the complexion of the teams playing, like when it comes to that day, something weird always happens, it seems like. So maybe Georgia Tech can hang around.
Things apparently got even spicier after the Egg Bowl today, boys.
Do we have news
According
on
to our Trey Wallace? Lane Kiffin confronted an Ole Miss reporter after the game. You want to walk in here and call me a hoe? We'll see how it goes. It was after the reporter earlier in the week said can't turn a hoe into a housewife.
Is that video?
Yeah.
This is an Oxford reporter, not a Mississippi
12
State.
Second. Yeah, it's an Ole Miss reporter. Walk in here and call me a hoe. See how it goes.
Yeah. Lane's about it, man.
All right, he's walking back there. No, don't play on the air. Just let me watch. Just let me watch.
Bear's going to get us kicked off.
Okay.
He looked mad.
Yeah. If he leaves, it'll be that guy's fault.
That yoga has made him even more spicy.
I just think he's the same guy, man.
Do you?
Yeah. If he does this, if he leaves what he's got at Ole Miss, money is going to be the same. Ole Miss will match anything LSU offers.
Yeah.
Ole Miss has got more money than LSU, for being honest. That state, Louisiana's in horrible shape financially. I know they've got well-heeled boosters, but
yeah,
I just think he's the same guy.
Back to tonight, Alcoa and Greenville.
Yep.
The other big one in East Tennessee tonight. Two proud programs. Now, I was kind of hoping that Anderson County would knock off Greenville so we could see a rematch, the Tornadoes and the Mavs there, but you can't get through Greenville, man. It's a great program, and now Alcoa goes, and this is what everybody for years has been saying. Oh, can Alcoa do it at a higher level, more evenly matched teams? And we'll get a big part of the answer to that question tonight.
Yeah, and it's two big-time quarterbacks. If memory serves, I think it's basically the only two players in this area that are finalists for Mr. Football, and they're still alive in the playoffs going against each other tonight. Thomas Manu from Alcoa and Caden Ball, Greenville. I'm so conflicted on this one. If you're going to make me give a prediction, I'll lean Alcoa, but this one is a coin toss. It's at Greenville. I know a close correspondent with both of us is picking Greenville tonight based on a gut call.
That would be a hell of a game to be at.
Yes,
tonight.
that's if I was willing to travel, because we would have to travel. Knoxville people have to travel to see some playoff football tonight. That would be the one I would go to.
Cookie Man with us here this afternoon. So the winner of that one, South Gibson and Pearl Cone.
Yeah,
in 4A.
Like hearing Pearl Cone's name.
Yeah, you're used to seeing them in recent years be in this spot.
Powerhouse.
But the beginning of the year did not look like they would be in this spot. It was kind of a wayward path that they have taken, but and I'm not an insider for that program. I don't know if they had injuries, missing guys, whatever, but the Firebirds are back in their usual spot at the doorstep of Chattanooga.
Anything else got your eye? Coalfield's playing and one at South Pitt, I think.
Yeah, and
wow.
You mentioned Alcoa and jumping up classes and being in the semifinals. 3A gets a new dancing partner, this year, so to speak. Gatlinburg Pittman is in the semifinals, going against Tanner. So that's interesting to me.
It's a mix of names you hadn't heard
exactly
this weekend with old school powerhouse names. So Coalfield and South Pitt. Somebody get their feelings hurt quick.
Yes,
two schools that are historically. They'll put you in the hospital.
Talk about sitting at the big boys table.
Yeah.
After Thanksgiving, that's
better have it strapped on tight either place.
Yes,
the rough kids.
Maryville got handled by Blackman.
Yeah.
And they play
Oakland.
Yeah.
I expect
some talent on the field.
In 6A, I expect Oakland to advance.
A lot of Power 4 talent on the field for that one.
Yep.
I feel like Centennial and Page get the kids the best kids that go to public school in that Franklin area.
Yeah, Page, they're 0-4 in the championship. Going back, what
Buffalo Bills?
I expect
high school football.
Yes, I expect them to advance tonight.
Right.
And they'll take on the winner of Sevier County and Halls. But can they finally do it? Powell beat them.
Buffalo Bills of
Tennessee high school football.
How many years have they been in there?
0-4, four straight. So Powell, West twice, and then Sevier County last year.
God, y'all humiliated him that one year. They had a really good linebacker. He didn't look good against West.
Yeah.
Well,
not many people did that year.
See how it goes for them tonight against Centennial. Logan, anything else catching your eye when it comes to do we like Chattanooga as a host site for
I
this?
do.
You do because it's closer, but I mean, what's the feeling in the state? I remember when it used to be at MTSU.
Yes.
That was Murfreesboro was so hard to get to.
Like I really enjoyed Cookeville. Got to go there a couple of times. Tucker Stadium, Tennessee Tech was I thought it was a fine facility, and of course UTC Finley Stadium in Chattanooga is really nice as well.
Yeah.
Do you think that they'll move this to the Titans' new indoor stadium when they open that up?
I think that's probably something that's being discussed. I don't know if it actually happens, but I like Chattanooga. I like the convenience of the distance, but also if you're going to be there for a couple of days, they've got enough around in the area for you to do. And there's some nice bars and restaurants right around Finley. I think if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
I mean, if you're going to move it out at all, I feel like you would need to rotate it between the four major cities.
Yeah.
Chattanooga,
played in the Liberty Bowl.
Memphis. Why not? Memphis and
I
Nashville.
could list a couple of reasons why not.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I'm just throwing it out there. It just doesn't seem fair that
right
the Nashville schools. And
it does
schools
seem like
get
you
that
put
big
it in the
advantage.
mid-state would be the fairest thing to do, but
yeah, because your Region 7 and 8 squads, whether it's been Murfreesboro, Cookeville, or Chattanooga, that's quite the travel.
All right, Logan, let's talk about crumble cookies here for a second. You got that festive-looking box over there.
Yes, I love the Christmas-themed boxes they've got. So if anybody's looking for a type of gift for the family member or friend, maybe you still got to go see some people over the weekend, or maybe you're just going to hang out with a group and watch football tomorrow, Crumble has you covered. Man, they're dealing with a 7-man rotation this week. So I got the 6-pack, so I had to drop one. I dropped the traditional milk chocolate chip because all these other offerings
you had to try a little bit of everything
else. Yes.
What's the highlight?
Milk chocolate chip?
The holiday tree cake. So I don't know if you could see this one because it's
Is that a takeoff on the
oh wow.
That little Debbie looking Christmas cake thing?
Yes, and it's their cake variety. They've got snickerdoodle sandwich, brownie batter cookie. That's
that big
that's
old
all
chocolate
you.
thing?
That's it.
Okay.
That's it. That's the Russell Smith pick. I can tell you
in a
that.
second.
Sticky toffee pudding.
Whoa.
I mean,
which one's that one? Back in the back?
Right here.
Okay.
Right here.
That huge
one's-
snowball-looking thing on top of it.
Yes.
Have you ever had sticky toffee?
Sticky taffy or toffee?
Toffee. TOFFE.
I guess I'm about to.
Yeah. It's good.
Yeah.
CrumbleCookies.com. You can find one of their 3 locations on Clinton Highway, the OG spot out there. Of course, they are in Maryville and Hardin Valley on Parkside. So be sure to swing in there. Tell them you heard us talking about it here on Fan Run Radio. Logan, you going to hang out with us? Maybe have a cold beverage?
Absolutely. I heard you talking about Cold Mountain. They've got that on tap. Got to check that out.
Absolutely. Good stuff out here. All right. Stay with us. The drive continues. I think Justin Hanna is properly lubricated now. We're going to make a really good decision and put him on the microphone in just a few. 865-966-3435. 966-3435, your phone number. Get on the show. Stay with us.
The Drive. Catch up with all things Fan Run by subscribing to our podcast feed. Like, rate, and download the show from the Fan Run app or wherever you get your podcasts.
For over 3 years, Crumble Cookies has served the Knoxville area, from Clinton Highway to Parkside Drive. Even our friends out in Maryville have reached you, our fans, with the best cookies in the game. This fall, Crumble is gearing up for yet another fantastic season. Whether you're tailgating or looking for a pick-me-up after getting the kids from school, Crumble has you covered. Download the Crumble app to check out this week's rewards and features. And stop on by. Tell them Fan Run sent you, but don't miss the cookies.
Bankruptcy, divorce, personal injury. These are just some of the curveballs life can throw at you. Fortunately, East Tennessee has someone to help you work through these problems and recover. The law offices of Jerry R. Givens. If you're in need of legal advice, call today to set up a free, no-obligation consultation. 865-801-9250. As always, the phone call is free, the advice is free, so what do you have to lose? Call 865-801-9250 or go online to jrglawtn.com. That's jrglawtn.com. The law offices of Jerry R. Givens. Legal expertise you can rely on.
This is Bo Kregner with the Kregner Group at Realty Executives. Here in East Tennessee, home means everything. It's where we gather, celebrate, and build our future. That's why our team treats every client like family. Because your home isn't just a transaction, it's part of your story.
From first-time buyers to luxury listings, the Kregner Group delivers results that light up the scoreboard. With expert marketing, powerful local connections, and a heart for service, Bo and his team make your real estate goals a reality.
If you're thinking about buying or selling, let's talk. 865-742-1035 or visit BoKnowsHouses.com. We'd be honored to help you win at real estate. The Kregner Group at Realty Executives. Walking by faith, serving others.
White Claw is taking hard seltzer to new heights with White Claw Surge. At 8% alcohol, White Claw Surge is a stronger wave of refreshment that doesn't compromise on taste. Available in 4 bold waves of flavor like ripe blackberry, citrusy blood orange, zesty natural lime, and tart cranberry. Check out your favorite retailer in-store and online for the White Claw Surge Variety 12-pack and 16-ounce single-serve cans. White Claw Surge. Please drink responsibly.
Running a business, coaching a team, planning your next big event, you need more than just gear. You need SM Athletics and Logo Solutions. Custom uniforms, branded apparel, promotional products, done right, done fast, and built to show off your brand with pride. From local businesses to high schools to major universities, SM Athletics is trusted by winners. Get real service, get real quality, get noticed. SM Athletics and Logo Solutions, where your brand comes to life.
Visit smathletics.com and let's build something great together.
Tired of waiting for the weekend or good weather to play around? From casual to committed, Back 9 Golf has got you covered. Open to the public and offering flexible membership opportunities, they offer 24/7 access to 5 different simulators, providing cutting-edge technology, instant swing feedback, fun mini games, and a wide variety of courses to choose from. Perfect for that solo round you want after work, or swing by with food and drinks for an afternoon with friends and family. No stressful tee times, no rain delays. It's Back 9 Golf your way. Book your tee time now at theback9golf.com.
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas.
Fan Radio Drive.
5 and 10.
Cookie Man was not kidding about that brownie batter thing.
We all know
that
you,
was
Russ.
Decadent.
You
I could eat
always
that
return-
entire thing right now.
Oh, yeah.
I'm thinking about it.
Hark it down, bro. You always return to your dark master.
But I got the leftovers at home.
Who cares?
Thanksgiving leftovers are, I know you don't know anything about this. Walker, tell him. Is there anything better than Thanksgiving leftovers are almost as good as or better than the actual Thanksgiving dinner itself?
Oh, it's better.
See,
Just the sandwiches you can make from those leftovers will get you through a whole work week.
Yeah. Enjoy them. You know what you ought to do is just go ahead and get a napkin and take it and eat it later.
Almost time for the turkey sandwiches. Huh? Your reference?
You missed mine a minute ago.
Sopranos. What was yours?
Seinfeld. Your dark master. The cocoa bean.
Oh.
The cocoa bean.
Let's get Joshy Boy in here, who's been hanging patiently. Good afternoon, Joshy Boy. What's going on?
Hey, what's up, guys? Greetings and salutations.
Yes.
Yeah. So,
how you doing?
Good. How are you doing, Bear?
Not bad. Enjoying it. We're kicking it out here with our friends at the Casual Pint.
It's festive down here, Josh. You should be down here. These are your people.
Yeah. Rusty, I agree with you. Always after Thanksgiving, the leftovers are the best. And whoever disagrees with that, I just don't know what to say to them.
Hi, Bear. Be one thing you could say.
Get a little dab of the cranberry sauce on that turkey sandwich. Maybe some stuffing. Oh, man, just pile it on there, Joshy boy. Pile it on.
Mac and cheese.
Yeah, I agree, Walker. Russ, Phil was being a little negative today, wasn't he, about the game tomorrow?
Phil being negative?
Yeah.
That's not the Phil I know.
Phil's not happy unless he's miserable.
Yeah. Well, guys, my key player to the game tomorrow against Vandy, it's going to have to be Mr. Braylon Staley, the guy who's been killing it the second half of the season. I think he shows up tomorrow and has a few key moments in the game tomorrow. What do you guys think?
I mean, he's one of our guys. I think we're going to have to spread it around. For me, it starts with the run game. When we get lost is when we're not running the ball.
We're just trying to.
And, yeah, I mean, we're going to take our shots, and absolutely Staley's going to be part of that. We're going to spread it around. We're going to take what's given to us in the passing game.
I don't like these stretches where we have 7 consecutive pass plays.
No. We got to run the ball.
Yeah,
we got to be the more physical team. All that football stuff, we've got to.
When Heupel's offense,
we're Tennessee. They're Vandy. We're the hammer.
Sorry.
They're the nail. I mean, what are we doing here?
Yeah. How is their defensive line in the SEC? Is it any good, Vandy's? Have they been any good this year?
I mean, their defense is both offenses are good and both defenses are suspect.
They are
55th
nationally in defense at 353 yards per game. We're 74th at 376. So they're a little bit better than us. I would say that they haven't played
the offense
Georgia,
teams.
Alabama. I'd even throw Arkansas.
Yeah, they haven't played the big boys this season.
Mississippi State, too, earlier in the year.
But I do think that they're better against the run than they are the pass. So to your point, Josh, we'll have some opportunities to throw the ball downfield against them, and we gotta take advantage of those. But I still think you got to be balanced.
So what are we thinking tomorrow? Low scoring affair, or do you think it'll be a shootout? Because I think if it's a shootout, I think that will play in Tennessee's favor because keep it at a grind, slow pace game.
I don't think it'll be a shootout. I mean, I've got Tennessee winning 42-27.
Yeah, I hope it is. You don't want to get down in the mud with these guys and then meeting up, limiting our possessions. Which, if you're them, that's probably the best.
Yeah.
The best way to attack Tennessee is to not give Josh Heupel and company the ball, because we scored a pretty good clip still. So.
Yeah. Well, I do agree with one thing Phil said, guys. He said it before. You know what that is?
What's that?
Rich friends will never make a Final Four at Tennessee.
Just
why would you say something like that? At first, you don't know,
and you don't really believe. I don't know what were you trying to do there. I mean, it's a day after Thanksgiving.
Yeah, be a little thankful.
You know what, Russ? I'm thankful for Rick Barnes and his staff and what they've done here at Tennessee with our basketball program that most of us love and hope does get to the Final Four. How could you not be rooting for Rick Barnes to get there one more time, man?
Did you see our boy Davey, his note about the last 20 or so national champions?
Yes, I found that very
sobering.
Not only sobering, but just,
Davey Downer.
That's when he's at his best, but he'll send out those little nuggets of truth bombs that'll make you feel depressed.
They showed a graphic last night on CBS that the last 19 national champions were undefeated through Thanksgiving and ranked in the top 25. So obviously we're out of that. But if it holds true, the champion this year will be one of the following. Number 1, Purdue. Number 2, Arizona. Number 4, Duke. Number 6, Louisville. Number 7, Michigan. Number 11, Michigan State. Number 15, Iowa State. Number 24, Vanderbilt.
That ain't going to happen. They ain't played nobody, Paul.
Or number 25, Indiana.
They ain't played nobody either, Paul.
I mean, I don't think it'd be one of those two, but Purdue and Michigan are the teams that kind of stand out to me so far.
Yeah, I'm sure, Well, Boilermaker Bob Baskerville, he's got all his bets covered, doesn't he? Loves Tennessee, went to Purdue, win-win.
Magic Mike says Bear hates Thanksgiving leftovers. In addition to Thanksgiving itself, should leftovers go on the list?
No, that's number one. That's dumb, and number two, Magic Mike. I thought
Not
you were
dumb,
sharper
that's
than this.
Something he said.
I've never said I hate Thanksgiving. I've always contended I hate Thanksgiving food. Huge difference, buddy. Shouldn't have to explain that to a big brain like you.
Speaking of big brains,
The
Justin
biggest-
Hanna is here with us live in the flesh at the Casual Pint North Shore. Are you Justin Hanna, says Colval.
Oh, that's Colval.
Yeah.
Oh.
Colval, meet Justin Hanna. Justin Hanna, Colval.
I'm getting a picture of him after this is over with.
With a car, you got a Con Air in the car?
Yeah. I'll ask the wife.
You know what's funny about that? Other than Colval, I don't think we've had many local people stop by today. It's been Justin Hanna. Where are you guys from?
Savannah.
Savannah.
Yeah.
And his wife are here.
That's
we had the couple from Saudi were here.
Uh-huh.
Jason and Laura over there from Crossville.
Yeah.
All these people coming in for the game and coming to see Fan Run. There have been a couple of locals stop by too. But thanks for coming by, man. Good to see you.
Man, it's great to be here. This is a fabulous place here.
You got to love the Casual Pint North Shore. What have you guys been sipping on and eating on over there?
I had the one of the bratwurst, really good, and the peanut butter and jelly beer.
Oh, yeah.
That thing was DR. That was his recommendation.
That's a
stuff
big
is
seller.
Hard to find.
That's what. Yeah, there's
That's
a
what I've
reason
heard
for
around
it.
town. Everybody's.
Have you visited the Good Guys cigar truck out here?
No, I was going to stop by there on the way.
I was going to
out.
say, Bear's got something you can put in one of those.
Oh, I bet he does.
That's I don't.
Justin, what do you think about it, man? Are we going to beat Vanderbilt tomorrow? Are we going to have a keg of despair voluntary reaction tomorrow night?
It's Vanderbilt. It's Vanderbilt.
When's the last time we had a keg of despair?
Oh,
like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, the Oklahoma game.
Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt keg of despair. Those are even worse.
Yeah, that's we're not losing these guys. They can't stop our offense. They have their defenses. It's worse than ours. It's worse than ours. So we're winning this game, and we're putting Pavia in the ground.
You think so?
Oh yeah.
We put Pavia in the ground in front of his mom and his
Yes,
brothers. They're going to be there.
Oh, Make them watch
make his mom cry. Get
Good.
his brothers arrested.
Yes.
Theo
I
Vaughn,
knew this was a
throw his
bad
ass
idea
in
to
jail.
put Justin on because you bring out the worst in Bear.
I
He
know.
was well behaved and professional.
I'm sitting there
and
thinking
now
about it.
he's saying these awful things.
What was awful about that?
You want to put a guy in the ground and make his mother cry?
It's Vanderbilt, dude.
You have to explain this to you?
Do I have to explain that to you? I don't care. It's Vanderbilt. I hate them.
We're on Team Harvest ACLs tomorrow.
I don't know if I go that far.
No, now all of a sudden he's got
he's got a moral
he's
high
got a
ground now.
conscience.
Yes, yeah, exactly.
But I
don't know about that. I'm not crazy.
I mean, you got Juwan Jennings and Justin are way out there.
Yeah, we will step on the Vandy that player's head real quick.
Yeah, man. What's wrong with that?
I saw nothing wrong
Have you
with
seen
it.
the footage of Lane Kiffin challenging this reporter to a fight after the game?
I saw that.
Cash me outside.
Yeah, I'm not going to repeat what was said.
If
'cause
he
this is
leaves,
public air.
Oh, did he cuss?
If he leaves, first of all, like that reporter will be a folk hero. But I don't like this guy can't leave nice. Like it's got
and if
to
he
be.
does leave, it validates everything that reporter says. What he said is kind of the truth.
And, my favorite thing is
what he said, you can't turn a hoe into a housewife.
That's
Into a
exactly.
housewife.
And
Hoes
Kiffin
don't
got
act
in his
right.
face after the game. This is video. Trey Wallace tweeted out the video saying, "You want to step in this locker room and call me a hoe?" He's challenging reporters to a fist fight.
That's beautiful.
Y'all remember about a month ago when he had the rehab show on ESPN with Ryan McGee, where he was rehabbing his image, and he was, oh great.
He's not tweeting out Leviticus anymore.
No, he's ready to fight.
Yeah, like he's a meathead football player.
Yes.
I thought all the hot yoga would mellow him out and have him not want to fight anymore. Isn't that part of the deal?
So the LSU deal's done, right? He's going there.
No, I don't think it's anything's done. Everybody we've talked to, everybody we've talked to, all of us, nobody knows what this guy's going to do.
Because I know people who went to school at Ole Miss. They're just like they're convinced he's gone. They know he's done. So,
all right, Justin, we got to run here. Give me a score prediction tomorrow. Tennessee, Vandy, what you got?
49-3.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
Justin calling for a barrel job.
Yes.
Over
Stay
under
with
on
us.
Pavi is arrested at the game.
Hour number 3 of the drive.
Both brothers.
Coming up, it's Fan Run Radio.
The Drive. The voluntary reaction.
This football season, tune in to Big Orange Country's post-game radio free-for-all, The Voluntary Reaction, presented by the Griffin Law Firm. We'll be live on the Fan Run Radio app as soon as every UT game is over, taking your calls and breaking down the game to levels that can only be described as beyond scientific. So tune in and drink with us from the keg of glory or drown in the pool of despair. The Voluntary Reaction on Fan Run Radio.
The Voluntary Reaction. Raw, unfiltered, real.
Hey Knoxville, Surfside iced tea and vodka made with real brewed tea is only 100 calories, 2 grams of sugar with no bubbles and no troubles. That's right, zero carbonation, so it's easy to sip and enjoy. Headed to a game day or party at a friend's house? Bring an iced tea or lemonade variety pack from Surfside or try their green tea and new raspberry tea vodka. Find the can with the sunset stripes this season. Surfside iced tea and vodka, sold at bars, restaurants, and stores near you. Surfside iced tea and vodka, sunshine in a can. Must be 21 or older. Enjoy responsibly.
Citizens National Bank.
Looking for the ideal gift this holiday season? Visa gift cards from Citizens National Bank make the perfect gift. It's the right size, the right color every time. Ask about personalized bulk orders for your family and friends or customers and employees. For more information, call or stop by today.
Citizens National Bank. Banking never felt so good.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Got a flat tire? Strange noise under the hood? Don't stress. Roll into Matlock Tire and Auto Service. From oil changes and brake repairs to brand new tires, Matlock's certified techs do it all. Fast, friendly, and fair priced, Matlock is the home of the price match guarantee. Bring in any competitor's ad and Matlock will match the exact same tire for the exact same price. Matlock Tire and Auto Service. 5 locations in East Tennessee. Visit MatlockTireService.com to find the location nearest you and schedule your appointment.
At Knoxville Insurance Group, they understand the challenges many consumers face when searching for insurance coverage. That's why whether it's for you, your family, or your business, they create a coverage plan specifically for your unique needs. Knoxville Insurance Group is an independent firm, which means they aren't beholden to just one insurance company. They search multiple companies, acting as your negotiator to find you the best possible policy and price. Start a quote in minutes at KnoxvilleInsuranceGroup.com or call them today at 865-694-9788.
Rickard Ridge Barbecue, located in beautiful Cove Lake State Park. Rickard Ridge is home of the best ribs in the Volunteer State, smoked daily by pitmaster Mark Rickard. The barbecue at Rickard Ridge is mouth-watering, fall-off-the-bone delicious. Take the scenic drive up I-75 to exit 134. For directions and to look at the rest of the menu, visit Rickard Ridge online at rickardridgebbq.com.
You're listening to FM 105.7 and AM 1340, WKGN Knoxville, and W289CU Knoxville, Fan Run Radio.
The following radio theater is brought to you by Men's Pro Knoxville.
Hey, Dad, can we play football?
Oh, no, buddy.
All right.
Pops, want to work out?
Maybe later.
Hey, kids are in bed. What you up to?
Tomorrow?
You've got one life, and it's too short for not nows, maybe laters, and tomorrows. If you have ED and performance issues, your family, friends, and even your career has already been affected. Book your discreet evaluation at Men's Pro Knoxville and turn your tomorrows into
today.
Yes! Touchdown!
Come on, one more, Dad.
Today!
Push, Dad. One more. Come on, push.
Hey, kids are in bed. What you up to?
Tonight.
Call 865-544-8220 or book now in under 30 seconds at menspronknoxville.com. Men's Pro Knoxville, for every man in every season of life.
It's time for The Drive's Top 5 at 5.
Quitting time on your Friday, 5 o'clock. Hopefully you weren't at work today.
No.
That's tough.
Yeah.
Some
for
of y'all
us.
were. Some of y'all were.
We are.
I guess so. It's a labor of love here.
Putting in the bloods, the sweats, the tears.
Yep. Great turnout today at the Casual Pint North Shore. Appreciate all of you. If you are listening and you want to swing by, we're here till 6 p.m. I'm going to hang out and have a beer after the show. So we're watching Georgia Tech holding on for dear life, trying to keep this a one-score game. I don't know if they're going to be able to do it. We got the NFL, Bears, and Eagles going on right now. North Texas Temple, come on, join us. We're at 2045 Thunderhead Road, the Casual Pint North Shore, and they bring us today's top 5 at 5. Walker?
At number 1, number 19, Tennessee is set to close out the regular season tomorrow against number 14, Vanderbilt. Kickoff is at 3:30 p.m. on ESPN. Tennessee is currently a 2.5-point favorite.
Well, speaking of betting lines, the Sheik is very eager to join us. He will do so shortly. And Tennessee cover the 2.5 against Vanderbilt. I, for one, will gladly take a 1-point win.
I will too, but it's another sign.
I know some of y'all want to see blood tomorrow.
Oh yeah, a river of it.
I just want to see the dub. We'll talk to the Sheik what he thinks happens in Neyland tomorrow. Coming up here in just a little bit.
At number 2, Vanderbilt has agreed to a new contract with Coach Clark Lee with the aim of keeping Vanderbilt competitive with the top of the SEC. Lee has a new 6-year deal to remain the Commodores' coach. This comes amid a hectic coaching cycle with when Lee drew interest from multiple high-end jobs.
Next year will be so important for them because even if they do get the Curtis kid, we've seen this before in this league. It's very rare that a true freshman can come in and be any good.
League?
So he's either going to have to go and get a rental in the portal for Curtis to learn behind, or I don't know, like they're going to have – it's going to be like the Raiola kid up there at Nebraska where you're basically playing high school football for a year while your guy gets used to the speed of the game before you can really start to implement a system.
And hopefully they don't get hurt or ruined in the process.
Yeah, so that's big for them.
It together.
Chris Lowe reported that Clark Lee interviewed for the Florida job last week.
I don't doubt it. The guys got Vanderbilt on the cusp of the playoffs.
How do you find time? Because those interviews are always like at least a 3-hour
I wonder
process.
if for somebody like him, if it was like Zoom.
Well, yeah. I mean, I don't think he was in person anywhere, but even on Zoom, Justin Hanna's left the building. Safe to come out now, folks. Even it's a 3-hour interview, and you're doing a 3-hour Zoom on a week where you're preparing for an SEC game. Last week they were playing Kentucky.
Yeah, really important game.
Yeah, so that's wild, but I'm sure Vanderbilt fans are happy that they're able to keep their guy.
At number 3, Jamarcus Shepard, Alabama's co-offensive coordinator, assistant head coach, and wide receivers coach for the past 2 seasons, has agreed to terms to be Oregon State's next head football coach. Shepard followed DeBoer to Alabama after working as DeBoer's assistant at Washington in 22 and 23.
It'll be interesting to keep an eye on this guy and see where he goes.
You know, he's not the play caller there. I don't think he's ever called plays before. You're hiring an assistant. I hate
the title of co-offensive coordinator.
You know, we'll see. Washington State plays Oregon State for the second time tomorrow, which is weird.
Odd.
And I just like.
They do home in a year?
Yeah, I hate to see these programs get left behind, man.
Those are two they really should not have been left behind.
But they were
Oregon State.
They were victims of ESPN and Fox's proxy war to control college football, and they got left behind. And a great a great traditional conference. The Pac-12 got blowed up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, shout out Larry Scott for messing all that up when he signed those deals. That was.
I mean, there's nobody that tops that guy in stupidity.
No, it's one of the worst deals in college sports history when that thing got signed. Just was doomed to fail from the start.
Yeah, we can circle back to it at some point, but yeah, the Pac-12 to me was as big a brand as the SEC or the Big Ten.
Mm-hmm.
They just just let it go.
Yep. At number 4, after some excellent football on Thanksgiving, the NFL keeps going today with a Black Friday matchup between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Chicago Bears. The game started at 3 p.m. on Amazon Prime, and the Bears lead 10-9 in the third quarter.
The Eagles have kind of stumbled here lately. This would be their third really close loss in a row.
That could really use some action for Devontae Smith and Rome.
That's what's important is getting Bears fantasy team over the hump here.
I'm smashing this guy. But yeah.
Is there any scenario where Nick Sirianni goes from Super Bowl champion to fired the next season?
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so? It's Philadelphia. They don't like him up there.
They'll be yelling about it. I don't think that they'll actually fire him.
I don't think they should.
There'll be some noise.
Yeah.
And at number 5, a Missouri judge who wore an Elvis Presley wig in his courtroom and played the singer's music from his phone during court proceedings has agreed to a deal that would cut his career on the bench short. Judge Matthew Thornhill is in suburban St. Louis, faces a 6-month unpaid suspension under the deal he reached with a state board to avoid a disciplinary hearing. After the suspension, he would serve 18 more months on the bench before resigning from the St. Louis Charles County Court.
He did what now? He was wearing what?
He would wear an Elvis Presley wig and play Elvis music during court hearings and proceedings.
What's wrong with that?
I guess it's unprofessional in Missouri.
I mean, how would you like to
burden love?
You're up there on murder charges or something. You're about to have your life decided, and here comes a guy, an Elvis impersonator in a robe.
And he does
the wonder Jailhouse Rock.
Yeah, the wonder of you. I'll say is I strongly urge everybody sit down and listen to Jailhouse Rock sometime. Really listen to what he's singing.
The boys were having fun.
Jailhouse was rocking.
I'll tell you what jail is like.
Yeah.
Thank you, Walker. It's a top 5 at 5. It's brought to you by our friends right here at the Casual Pint North Shore, where we've been broadcasting live this afternoon. Got a exciting third hour headed your way. And the thing I like the Casual Pint is you can bring the kids out here as well. It's very cool, just chill atmosphere. They got a full kids menu with pizza, chicken poppers, hot dogs, and stuff like that. I know our friends from soccer were trying the Southwest egg rolls.
Oh, those are good.
Yeah, I've heard they're very good. I've never had them before.
I have had those.
They looked fantastic. I had a cheeseburger last time I was here. And
you are a burger. You're a burger guy.
It was very good.
I'll tell you what I like the flatbreads. You like flatbreads?
Yeah. My daughter really enjoyed that.
They've got a Reuben. I like when you go places like this.
I like a good Reuben.
You got a Reuben flatbread pizza. They've also got a brisket flatbread pizza.
It sounds good as well. And of course, we got about 22 beers on tap here at the Casual Pint. A lot of great craft beers in here. We also got your Yeehaw Vol Lager, your Labatt Blue, a couple of other, the Casual Pint Lager. They've got that as well for you here. We've also got the world famous Highland Brewing Cold Mountain Winter Ale on tap here. I know a lot of people have been enjoying that, and we've got 6 packs of Cold Mountain to go. So that's a limited time thing.
Yeah,
like people go crazy over that stuff.
I seem to remember some of you guys going nuts for it a few years back.
I've got a few in my fridge right now. So swing on by here, 2045 Thunderhead Road. If you get something, be sure to let the bartender know you're here for Fan Run Radio. You're listening to the show, and you appreciate them, because we certainly appreciate them sponsoring our program. We've had a bunch of good shows out here this year. This is the last one of the year, I think, unless something pops up next month. But look forward to being back out here in 2026.
Absolutely.
So if you're just joining us, Walker got you up to date on some of the games we're watching right now. Of course, Ole Miss defeated Mississippi State in the Egg Bowl. And Lane Kiffin, man. When you talk about the anti-Heupel, like just how boring Heupel is in terms of like getting into the stadium, his post-game press conference. Like, can you imagine Lane Kiffin getting into a verbal altercation with a reporter the way Lane Kiffin did today?
You mean Heupel?
I'm sorry, Heupel getting into a...
Yeah, like Heupel, telling like Shumpert or Rick.
Yeah, you want to step in here?
You want to come in the locker room, buddy? Say it to my face. See what happens.
You want to get welcomed into the jungle? You want to come in the Terror Dome? See what happens?
And how is our boy just always right there?
Yeah,
Trey Wallace, man.
He's like Forrest Gump. What was the Woody Allen movie where the guy's always at the something with a Z, Siegfried or something?
I can't remember. Yeah. I don't know, man. It's like McClure. McClure called that one early on. He said, you don't want to be doing any dirt around Trey Wallace.
So
you don't want him looking
before the
into
game, he has that wild interview with Marty Smith.
I haven't seen that yet.
He's like telling him how these Mississippi State fans came into their locker room and stole a bunch of stuff. And they called Mississippi State security. They broke in at 1 a.m. And so they called him and said, hey, look, we just had a break-in. We've got it on camera. They took some jerseys and stuff. And they're like, oh, yeah, okay, we'll take care of it. He says, and then at 3 p.m., they broke in again and stole Trinidad Chambliss's jerseys, both of them.
Did Mississippi State, MSPD ever do anything?
He said, Kiffin said, so that's what you get when you come here and deal with these people.
These people?
He dropped to these people.
What do you mean by these? Who are these people?
I think he's talking about Mississippi State fans.
Well, that's pretty low. That's low red.
So, but before the game drama, during the game, you had a fight. He's out on the field. And after the game, he's accosting a reporter, challenging him to a fist fight in the locker room.
I will say in Lane's defense, if somebody had said that about me first time I saw him, I'd be like, look, come on over here and call me a hoe.
All while you've got multiple fan bases in this conference melting down, organizing protests.
Right.
Just like the whole 9 yards over him.
And Tennessee fans are just very, very casually just pouring gas on the fire wherever they can online.
Clark Lee signs his extension, as Walker said. Drinkwitz signs the extension yesterday. So those guys are off the table. Clark Lee, according to Chris Lowe at ESPN, interviewed for the Florida job last week. Kiffin decision coming tomorrow, maybe. I still say he finds a way to kick. That's my prediction. People, what's he going to do? I think he figures out a way to stall. To kick the can down the road.
I don't know if
I could be wrong.
Kirk is going to let him do that.
Yeah.
He did not look like himself today either. When I was watching. He just seemed tighter than normal.
Well, they beat the brakes off Mississippi State. Florida is out of it. Yes. Apparently, they are turning their attention to Tulane's John Sumrall,
which their fan base is already saying, "I don't know about all that."
They are trying to Shiano the hire on the Florida message boards.
Swamp 24/7 if you want to check it out. Polish Gator, he's a good poster.
Meanwhile, Pete Nakos of On 3 reported that LSU or Ole Miss, whoever didn't get Kiffin, would likely try to hire Sumrall. And you got Auburn over there saying, what about us? So, and Alex Golish is slow playing Arkansas. I mean, this is crazy what's going on right now.
We haven't even reached the crazy point yet, though. God, that kid from Ole Miss is fast as hell, isn't he? Who is that?
Is that Trey Wallace?
Oh, yeah, that was the other thing I meant to bring up today. It was so weird. That was like Trey Wallace streaking down the sidelines. What's he running for? Somebody chasing him, or is he running after a story? And then I figured out that Ole Miss had a kid named Trey Wallace. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't think the craziness has started. Because we all think it's all funny until LSU gets jilted and all of a sudden our head coach is getting offered 14.5.
Maybe that's how this ends. Maybe it was always all about us, and this ends with us lighting the torches and grabbing the pitchforks and burning some damn mattresses.
I mean, at that point, it will take our hatred with Lane Kiffin to like a whole nother level.
Maybe that's our destiny, is to be drawn into this. We've been
Good
sitting over
versus
here.
evil match
You know
with
what?
him.
We had a pretty good season. We didn't beat Georgia. We could have beaten Georgia, but we didn't, and we didn't beat Alabama.
Doing stuff that we haven't done in 14
but
years.
we've had a good season. It's okay. Like, whatever. We'll have a happy Thanksgiving, a Merry Christmas, and a Happy New Year, and everything will be fine.
Right.
And then,
boom. Me and you and Bob and Walker think, Christmas time, we're going to get a little bit of break, spend time with our families. No.
And we'll
be on
the coaching search
the
to end all coaching searches.
Yeah. For an outstanding, people are crazy, man. The more I look at the stats and stuff, we didn't win 9 games in 14 years between Fulmer and Heupel. What are we complaining
We ain't
about?
won 9 games yet this year.
Oh,
we got
what
business.
What have you done for me lately?
Well, I'm just saying we got business to tend to tomorrow. You
Yeah,
go
we
ahead
do.
and count your chickens before they hatch.
I
You're
don't.
tempting the wrath of the whatever high atop the thing.
No, I'm just saying I like our coach. I hope he stays until he decides that he's ready to retire. He's a great guy.
He's a great guy.
He's funny as hell.
He's funny?
I think he's funny.
How is he funny?
I like all those.
Funny like a clown? Does he amuse you?
When he does his sideline stuff is grown on me. That's the funny stuff.
The only time he ever shows any personality whatsoever is when he's getting screwed by the refs.
They say he's a really funny dude behind the scenes. He just doesn't let the public see it.
Who says that?
Guys I know that it's secondhand, but it's guys that wouldn't tell me something like that. They've been around him in social situations.
All right. Well, we'll see. Hopefully there's some laughs tomorrow because I don't need a day where I'm wanting to throw stuff at the TV.
Yeah, my stomach. Anytime I think about Vanderbilt actually beating us starts cramping.
Full slate tomorrow, by the way. You've got Kentucky, Louisville, Clemson, South Carolina, LSU at Oklahoma, Missouri, Arkansas, Florida State, and, of course, the Iron Bowl. Tomorrow night, Alabama is at Auburn. We'll get the Sheik's thoughts on these. Are there any winners in those games I just mentioned? We'll talk about it when we continue next. You're listening to The Drive live today at the Casual Pint North Shore. Stay with us.
The Drive. Streaming worldwide at fanrunradio.com and on the free Fan Run app. This is Big Orange Country's sports talk radio superstation. Fan Run Radio, Knoxville.
Are you a federal employee facing workplace challenges like suspension or removal? Are you concerned about your security clearance with any federal agency? You know the Griffin Law Firm is your trusted ally in military legal matters. But did you know they also specialize in civilian federal employment law? If you're a federal employee facing workplace challenges like suspension or removal, if you're concerned about your security clearance with any federal agency, the DOE, FBI, FCC, or DOD, you might not know it, but you do have legal recourse. The Griffin Law Firm specializes in federal employment law, military law, and security defense law. VFL Marshall Griffin and his experienced team are ready to make your problem their problem, no matter which federal agency you work for. Don't face federal employment issues alone. Remember, remain silent, request counsel, call Griffin Law. 888-707-4282, online at griffinlawdefense.com.
Fall fans, reimagine your home at Broadway Carpets and Flooring for any remodeling or building needs. With a variety of carpets, rugs, hardwood, vinyl, and stone, Broadway has all the flooring and installation options you're looking for, including pet-resistant products like Pet Perfect Carpet from Shaw Floors. Visit their showroom in downtown Knoxville or the location in West Knoxville located on Kingston Pike near Pellissippi Parkway today.
This football season, crack open a cold beer that doesn't fumble the flavor. Garage Beer is 100% beer-flavored beer. No gimmicks, just cold beer. Co-owned by the Kelsey brothers and brewed right here in the Volunteer State, Garage Beer is perfect for fall fire pits and Tennessee tailgates. So pick up a 12-pack today of the official beer of Football Fridays on Fan Run Radio. Garage Beer, 100% beer-flavored beer.
Located in Knoxville's historic Old City, Barley's offers great food, live music, the best draft beer selection in town, and now your new favorite place to watch sports. Their indoor projector is perfect for any weather, and they've revamped their upstairs area with more TVs to take in all of the action. Their menu features hand-battered chicken tenders, juicy burgers, fresh salads, and the tastiest pizza in Knoxville. You can enjoy their happy hour drink specials daily from open until 6 p.m. Barley's Tap Room and Pizzeria.
Your smile says it all, so make sure it's saying the right thing. At Knoxville Smiles, we believe healthy teeth mean happy lives. Now through the end of the year, we're offering half-price whitening with a cleaning. That's right, half-price whitening with a routine teeth cleaning at Knoxville Smiles. Call today to set up your appointment. 865-539-1776. That's 865-539-1776. Or book online at knoxvillesmiles.com. Don't wait another day to love your smile. Smile brighter with Knoxville Smiles.
Welcome to Axle Logistics, where excellence isn't just a goal, it's an energy. As a leading third-party logistics company, Axle is powered by an award-winning culture built on a work hard, play hard mentality. Here, the drive for success is contagious and hard work never goes unnoticed. Whether you're just starting out or looking to level up, Axle Logistics is the place to launch your career. Join us and take your ambition to the stars. To learn more, visit axlelogistics.com.
It's the most wonderful time of the year. With the kids
Fan Run Radio Drive continues live this afternoon at the Casual Pint North Shore, where they're getting set for live music here, Bear. Inside.
Are they?
Yeah, as soon as we're done, that gentleman who was over here just a moment ago.
We're in the middle. It's again between the sun, which now it looks beautiful out the window. Good choice for us.
Yeah,
but number two,
I saw it coming.
You set us up on their stage, sort of, so to speak.
I mean, I told him, I said, like, look, man, it takes us about 5 minutes to break all this stuff down. We'll be out of here right at 6. So,
yeah, man,
they've got your entertainment here. Is what I'm trying to say. Like, they're
hot food, cold beer, entertainment. Got the cigar guys outside with their truck.
Good. We got a Black Friday party going on.
Yeah,
that's what we
man,
got.
every sport imaginable on.
Lots of football.
4K, a lot of football.
Got it going on.
Is this low key? I put this weekend is right up there with, what's the weekend everybody loves?
NCAA tournament.
I mean, besides, I'm talking football. The AFC divisional round weekend where you get 4 games.
Yeah,
that
love
weekend.
That weekend.
Yeah, pound for pound. I put this is on. It's a Mount Rushmore weekend. It's up there with Memorial Day.
If I were a sports czar, I would mandate that Texas A&M play on Thanksgiving night last night, and the Egg Bowl is played tonight, or vice versa. But I like those games at night. But hey,
yeah,
it's college football. I won't be too picky.
The Egg Bowl should be played on Thanksgiving night. My one, I told you earlier, I think off the air, Oklahoma and Nebraska was a Thanksgiving week game when I was a kid. So
then they decided to
completely destroy college.
All the conferences anyway. Let's get the Sheik in here as we visit with John Hodge of the Cover Boys. Hodgie, good afternoon. How are you, sir?
Good afternoon. Happy Thanksgiving, guys. It is a wonderful time of the year.
Man.
All the basketball and football.
Absolutely. It's a wonderful time of year, and we appreciate you guys. I know the Cover Boys. Look, I know you guys took it on the chin last week, Haji. I've listened to the advanced copy this week, and as you guys pointed out, I believe for the last 4 years you've had 2 losing weeks a season, which, 13, 14-week season, not bad. 29-21 this week on the right sides. All I know is that means we've got a big bounce back coming this week.
Let's hope. There's only 2 to choose from, but we chose one, and I'll just go ahead and give it to you if you want. Why not?
Hit
People are
me.
busy out shopping and drinking and partying. You don't have time to listen to Cover Boys tonight. So how about this? It's a little bit dangerous taking Minnesota in the 80% chance of snow throughout the game. So anything could happen, I guess. But we've got Minnesota in this game. Wisconsin's been on a heater. They've covered 4 in a row. This series is tied 73 apiece, by the way. So somebody's going to break that tie. But Minnesota opened as a 1-point favorite. Now Wisconsin's favorite. Everybody's watched what they've seen lately with Wisconsin winning outright and covering. And so it's a time to let down for them. They don't have a bowl game to look forward to. They're 4-7. They're 0-4 on the road straight up. And it's basically a pick'em game with Wisconsin now 1.5-point favorites. So we're going to take the underdogs and take Minnesota versus Wisconsin.
The battle for the axe. Paul Bunyan's axe, right?
Paul Bunyan's axe. That's right.
PJ, are you going to that ride with us?
Row, row, row your boat merrily down the stream.
I'm going to ride with him. Ride with PJ. Senior day. Let's do it.
Excellent.
I just want to say first, it's a good week for underdogs in rivalry games because the favorites are usually have a better record typically, right? That's why they're favored. And the underdogs have nothing to play for except to upset their rivals. So you're going to see a lot of close games this weekend that you may not have seen during the season. So I'll give you a list of them real quick that I'm going to probably be looking at tomorrow. These teams are getting at least 78% of the money, or 80, at least 78% of the tickets on DraftKings. So in some cases, a lot of the money as well, but tickets is what we want to fade. So Penn State is getting 87% against Rutgers. I believe it's 14 now, point spread. Penn State has rolled the last 3 opponents, and that's another one I'm going to fade them. They're not going to be too fired up to beat Rutgers after they demolished Michigan State on the road last week. They're probably going to go through the motions, in my opinion. So that's one. Another one is Oklahoma getting 78% of the money and 82% of the tickets. And I like LSU in this game. I guess there's a still 60% chance of rain. The total's really low, 37.5 last time I saw. I'm not sure. I might have seen a couple 36.5s down there. But Oklahoma, all they have to do is win, and they're in the playoff. And probably hosting a first-round game, they're getting 80% of the bets. They had a slugfest with Missouri. Missouri had plenty of chances to cover last week. That would have been nice for us, but they didn't. And they're coming off 3 straight wins and covers since they lost to Ole Miss a month ago. And I believe LSU will ball out for their seniors. And I don't know if they'll ruin their playoff dream, but they'll hang in there till the very end. So I like LSU plus 10 in that game.
I'm here for it. LSU trying to ruin Oklahoma's playoff chances, or at least cover a 10-point spread tomorrow in Norman in what could be a weather game. We've got the Sheik with us, and he's already given you one of the 2 right sides this week. It's Minnesota plus 1.5 in the battle for Paul Bunyan's axe against woeful Wisconsin. Now, Sheik, I might bet on that game, but ain't no chance in hell I'm actually watching that pile of slop. But I will.
Well, you might want to just take a peek.
It.
It's always fun to see the snow flying, but that's yeah. You're not going to watch the whole game, but
now
maybe the highlights or something.
Yeah. So you're telling us the underdogs in these games, which for Tennessee, that technically doesn't bode well. But you said it's the underdogs that don't have anything to play for except to ruin their arch rival season. Vanderbilt has a lot to play for. What do you think? Tennessee, a 2.5-point favorite at home against Vanderbilt tomorrow, the home finale. And Vanderbilt certainly has no shortage of motivation in this one. Kind of wonder, we've talked a lot about where Tennessee's at with it. Where are you at with this big rivalry game tomorrow?
Also, I'll say real quick, there's a lot of casual bettors that don't bet a lot this weekend. They take the weekend and go to Vegas. They don't watch a lot of football. They don't gamble a lot. They bet a lot of favorites and drive the lines up. So let me ask you, when you saw the line, Tennessee 2.5, did that make you uncomfortable? Did you think it was too low, or did you?
No, I thought it was about. It was 3.5 all week last week, and then through the weekend, and then it moved to 2.5, I think, on Monday, and it's just sort of stayed there, hasn't it?
Yeah, let me just take a quick peek. Tennessee. DraftKings has 3, FanDuel 2.5, Circa 3, and there's actually mostly 3. So I don't know. Tennessee getting 56% of the tickets and bet. That's good. A home team. That means a lot of people betting on the road dog in this situation. So that's good. That tells me that's a good sign that people like Vanderbilt. I know one person that doesn't like Vanderbilt besides Bear and George Capago, and that's Josh Heupel. I don't think he's sick of hearing about Pavia claiming to take over the state and they're the team to be reckoned with or whatnot. I will say they're about to flip Georgia's 5-star quarterback, and maybe they are going to stick around for a little while. But Heupel's point differential in the 4 games so far against Vandy, 24, 56, 24, and last year 13 in Nashville. We remember that one. That was kind of a game where we were kind of nervous about it. But Tennessee's defense, maybe their best performance of the season last year. Will that carry over? I think there's going to be a lot of points. I kind of said on the show I'm going to take the over 90.5, and it's the first one to 50 wins. I don't think maybe that's probably not a wise bet. But both pass defenses in the bottom 25, so should be a shootout. The total's 65 now. There's a couple 66s, so maybe that'll be okay. No weather, right? No wind. It's going to be fine. So I just think senior day for us might be a little bad news for Vanderbilt. I hope so anyway.
Oh, man, music to my ears. Yeah, definitely hoping to get this win tomorrow against the Commodores. And you look at these rivalry games tomorrow, Haji, there's a bunch of them. The Iron Bowl, Auburn playing at home against Alabama, where it seems like the Tigers always play the Tide tough.
Right, no matter where the game is usually, but the home team especially. I will say 2 of the top 11 in the playoff rankings in the bracket, basically, the 11 teams coming in last year to rivalry week. Only 2 lost. Miami got knocked out, or they took themselves out of the playoff at number 6, and then number 1 or 2, Ohio State. I think Oregon was number 1 last year. So Ohio State lost, but obviously they went on to win the whole thing. So not a lot of chaos amongst the teams last year. So I'm hoping for a little more. I'm kind of looking at there's a couple of upsets that I wouldn't mind seeing that I feel like have a chance, and Auburn's one of them. Obviously, they got nothing to play for, and Alabama has a few chinks. Ty Simpson hasn't been quite as good as he was the first half of the season. And Washington is another one. Oregon getting 81% of the bets. By the way, Alabama getting 82% of the bets. Virginia is in a perilous position playing Virginia Tech. They're 8.5-point favorites. They need to win. If they win, they play SMU next week, and the winner of that game will knock out a 10-2 team. So I'd like to see the scramble on for these 10-2s. The 9-3s, I don't see any 9-3s getting in this year, not Texas, and they would be the only one. I do. Speaking of Texas, I kind of lean toward them tonight. Texas A&M getting 3/4 of the money, and the line has not moved past the 2.5. It's still sticking there at 2. Well, let's see. Now I'm just looking at it. There are a few 3s on the board, so the A&M money coming in. That's kind of a don't make sense spread right there for you. But if it doesn't make sense, it has to make dollars. The only way it can make dollars is if you bet Texas, I guess. So I'll be looking at Texas. The chat room's having a good day today, by the way, so far. So hopefully we extend that on out.
Oh, yeah. All right.
Let's see who else.
Get
What were
in
the
hot.
other rivalry games you mentioned?
Oh man, we got Florida State, South Carolina, Clemson, Kentucky, Louisville.
Yeah, I'm not strong on any of those. All my leans are to cocky because that's kind of what they do. Of course, Dabo said there's no quit in these Tigers, so it worries me just a little bit. But South Carolina just kind of owned him a little bit lately. Actually, the road team has won recently, so that's not a game I feel too strongly about. It's still a 2.5 point spread. Florida State, maybe. Again, these 3 games probably not going to play because they're just toss-up games, but sort of want to lean to Florida State, but I just don't know why. Neither team should be favored, and that's where it is. So, and then one more you said.
Was that Clemson?
Short favorite or the underdog or rivalry game, sorry.
Is it South Carolina?
Oh, Kentucky, you said. Kentucky. Yeah,
Louisville.
Kentucky 5-6 versus Louisville 7-4, and Louisville a 3-point favorite. I think they're trying to tell you something. Kentucky is trying to reach a bowl. Typically, that doesn't go well for teams that are 5-6 playing teams that have already clinched bowl eligibility. But Mark Stoops, Louisville's 0-7 against the spread at home. Kentucky's won 3 straight, including at Auburn and a rout of Florida. So I don't see why they should slow down the momentum. So I'll say Stoops resumes his dominance of Louisville after Louisville won big last year.
He is the Sheik.
Of course, Russ. One last week to take Baylor and Duke. Let's just do that too. Duke -1 against 8-3 Wake Forest. Baylor 5-6 against 8-3 Houston. Both of those teams favored against teams that are ranked ahead of them or have better records than them. So don't bet on it, but Duke and Baylor are the place.
Haji, we appreciate you, my friend. Hope you had a great Thanksgiving out there in the desert. And I'm sure we will be talking to you again as we move into bowl/playoff season.
Championship week next week. Yeah, I had a good time with Paxton, little man. We had a good time the last couple of days, and hope you guys did as well. And now it's nothing left to but feast on leftovers. Don't go too long with those. You don't go to Sunday with those. You need to go ahead and knock those out before Sunday. That stuff will start aging on you.
I've been known to push it.
Me too. If there's enough, right? You got to keep eating.
Yeah. Throw it out.
That's to worry about for Bear.
All right, man. Haji, we appreciate you. We'll be listening for the Cover Boys this weekend.
Appreciate you guys. Enjoy the games.
Yes, sir. The Sheik checking in from the desert, dropping a few winners our way. I like that Minnesota pick, +1.5. I think I heard stats say on the Cover Boys that Wisconsin has only scored more than single digits like 6 times this year.
Guys, did that dude get fired?
No, they're bringing him back. Fickle.
He's dead off like Tom Herman, man. It's supposed to be the next big thing, and then you are until you aren't.
Billy Napier, Johnson.
We'll see. No guarantees.
No guarantees in that sport, for certain. All right. Wrapping up this afternoon, we're at the Casual Pint North Shore for one more segment of The Drive. And then we get on out of here to watch the evening games. I think I saw did Georgia just kick a field goal there, 13-3 now?
Yeah.
Georgia Tech. They got Georgia Tech in the vice.
Well, they got him. They got him in the blender right now.
Won't let them move.
No.
Right.
Last time I looked,
the Bears are running away from the Eagles.
Yeah, how much time's left in there? Like
Speaking of teams that can't score, Philadelphia Eagles.
Like a quarterback problem?
Yeah. I always wondered about Jalen Hurts.
He's got 2 Super Bowl rings and 2 MVPs.
Does he have 2 rings? 1.
Is it 1 or 2?
He's got 1 last year, but I just wonder.
Just 1. Is it just one, Walker?
He's been to 2 Super Bowls, only won one of them.
1-1, yeah. I almost wonder if he's destined to be in that group with Brad Johnson and
dude, he's on a
Trent Dilfer,
No.
worst quarterbacks to win a Super Bowl.
No, you can't put him on that, man. Dude,
Have you watched them play the last 3 weeks? They are terrible.
That's the last 3 weeks, bro.
All they can do is
He
move.
is a much better quarterback. He's so athletic. Why is Devontae Smith walking off?
Okay, but we're not talking about athleticism. We're talking about being a quarterback that can win multiple championships.
I don't know. I think he's better than those guys. I mean, he can throw the ball.
Can he?
Yeah. I mean, it's just Sirianni chooses not
they
to
look pretty good.
sometimes.
They weren't winning as much without Saquon Barkley, and they got a great receiver. They can't get him the football.
Well, they got two great receivers.
Quick timeout. The shocking conclusion of the drive coming up. Speak now, forever hold your peace. 865-966-3435. Your phone number to get on board. 966-3435. We got picks to make when we come back. Stay with us.
The Drive. Can't get enough Fan Run Radio? Download the free Fan Run app and take the best Tennessee sports conversations with you wherever you go.
What kind of day is it? It's a White Claw day. Light and refreshing tasting, uniquely cold way filtered. There's an iconic flavor for everyone. Come on, grab a pack. White Claw. Grab life by the claw. Please drink responsibly. Hard seltzer with flavor. White Claw Seltzer Works, Chicago, Illinois.
Inward Half is committed to the game and the memorable moments that happen in between. From the tee box to the tailgate, from the green to the big game. For the first birdie with Dad, the first big win with Mom. Friday night lights, Saturday superstitions, Sunday traditions. Fall into the comfort and unparalleled performance of Inward Half. This fall, enjoy the walk-in.
Have you ever found yourself wishing your clothes looked brand new again? Whether it's your favorite suit, that little black dress, or your comfy winter coat, Crown Cleaners can make it happen. From stubborn stains to delicate fabrics, the expert team at Crown Cleaners uses the latest cleaning technology to ensure your clothes come back looking and feeling fresh. Visit one of their 2 area locations, Kingston Pike on Bearden Hill or South North Shore Drive near Dunkin' Donuts. Online at crowncleaners.com. Crown Cleaners, a tradition of excellence.
Is that old tree in your yard starting to lean a little too much? Branches hanging over your roof? Don't wait until it's too late. Call ECR Total Landscapes today. At ECR Total Landscapes, we specialize in safe, professional tree removal, trimming, and storm damage cleanup. So if you've got trees that need to go, now is the time to give us a call. Plus, we're offering free stump grinding now through the end of the year when you use or mention promo code FANRUN. That's right, free stump grinding for FanRun Radio listeners. At ECR Total Landscapes, we live up to our name by offering total landscape services. In addition to tree cutting, we also offer a wide range of landscape installation services and custom monthly maintenance packages that create stunning outdoor spaces tailored to your vision. Give us a call today to schedule a free estimate at 865-384-2012 or just visit us online at ecrtotallandscapes.com.
Yee-haw! I've been hooting and hollering ever since I started betting with the VIP Play app. VIP Play has more than 200 leagues, every bet type you can imagine, live betting and live hosts, all with 24/7 support from real live people when you need them. Start betting better with the VIP Play app today.
Don't be a better, be a better with VIP Play today.
Download VIP Play today or head to VIPPlayApp.com. Make sure you use the promo code FANRUN to take advantage of their welcome bonus and so they know that we sent you. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-88-99789. Must be 21 or older and located in Tennessee to bet.
Fan Run Radio, The Drive, wrapping up today here at the Casual Pint North Shore, 105.7 FM, 1340 AM. Online at fanrunradio.com and on your free Fan Run app. Streaming on YouTube. If you missed any of the show, go back and check out the podcast. It's presented by our friends at Broadway Carpets. You can find them online at broadwaycarpets.com. Bear and Russell down here at the Casual Pint. Walker Smith back in the White Claw Hard Seltzer Studios. I've put the text out to Bob. I should have done this earlier. I'm hoping that he will text us his score prediction before the end of the show. He's got about 9 minutes. Think he'll make it?
You never know with Bob. Probably. He's usually pretty good about responding.
I think he's asleep at dinner, on the beach.
He might be. He's boogie boarding.
Golf course?
Surfing. Hang gliding. Parachuting. Spear
Bob
fishing.
strike you as a hang glider?
I don't know. I mean, you never know with Bob. He's running. You see him with a mask and a snorkel going spear fishing.
He just hit me with the score. All right, so Baskerville says Tennessee 38, Vanderbilt 27.
38-27.
So he's 4 points off my score. I got 42-27.
Walker?
34-20. Balls.
34-20?
Yep.
All right, Bear, what you got? You okay? You with me, buddy?
Yeah, this has been a hard one, Russell. I'm going to go Tennessee 31, Candy 24.
One-score game. Okay. I think we're going to score on them, man. I hope our defense is able to put together enough stops, you know?
Yeah. Can we prevent them from, just burning 8 minutes every time they get the ball? If they do that, we're in trouble. We got to get them off the field.
Mm-hmm. Well, it'll be a senior day. I don't have to find a list of seniors.
Yeah, we didn't go through that today.
For Tennessee. I mean, a couple of guys, Jackson Moy will be his last.
Who are the
trip.
obvious ones? It's probably last time Chris Brazel. I know he's not a senior.
Yeah, it'll be his last time.
Do they let those guys run? Well, I mean, they'll run through the tee.
No, they don't let underclassmen do it.
Not solo. They just run through with the rest of the team.
Oh, Big Dom Bailey.
Ooh, he's played a lot of football here, hasn't he?
I mean, I guess Joey.
I think Joey's coming back, man.
I hope so.
I mean, I looked at it, and I mean, if they don't let Joey come back, it'll be a joke that they let Pavi, because it's the same exact thing. He's got an extra year of junior college.
Bryson Eason.
Eason's played some important football.
He's been
for us
very
since he's
good
been
for us
here.
for a long time.
Yes,
Kind of an unsung
guy.
Like,
don't know what you got till it's gone kind of guy.
Bob has revised his score. Is he allowed to do that?
Yeah.
He says 45-27.
Wow.
He just added a touchdown.
Bob's sipping a martini right now.
Josh Josephs.
Going to miss him for sure.
Yep. Kitzelman.
Yeah, I think even though it didn't end the way we would have all liked it, and I know he didn't have quite the year statistically that he could have, he's been an important part of this team. A lot of leadership out of him.
Mm-hmm. Jalen McMurray.
I mean, he's hung in there.
Nice pickup.
Yeah.
Star Thomas.
Yeah, I mean, he's come in and done remarkably well.
Andre Turrentine making his last appearance.
What
a strange, because I remember his recruitment. He was a 4-star guy that went to Ohio State, chose Ohio State over us. I mean, that hurt.
Yeah.
And when he announced that he was coming back, it was kind of like, yeah, cool. We got one. And he's started 2 years for us, including he will be starting safety on his record as a starter is going to be phenomenal. Was he a great player?
He's no Deion Grant.
No, yeah, but
he'd be beloved forever. He's one of those guys that got it, stayed here, and that guy can basically write his ticket here in Knoxville now. He's a great example of that kind of player. He'll have all kinds of opportunities here in town, and I mean, he's got a shot at the next level. We'll see.
Tyree West.
He's made a lot of big plays this year.
He's had a lot of flashes through his career. And William Wright, who, I mean, is interesting. Like, we all remember him on the field at the end of the Alabama game in 2022, being targeted, trying to cover Jahmyr Gibbs. And luckily, Bryce Young was just a little bit off with that throw. But, I mean, we were hanging on for dear life, and that was a moment for him. And then he stuck around for 3 more seasons after that.
Yeah. He had an interception this year, didn't he?
Yeah,
a couple of weeks ago?
Against Kentucky, it's tipped up in the air. Yeah. So he had some moments, and all right.
I mean, that's the other thing about the hype. I mean, knock on wood. I mean, we don't. These guys haven't really. We don't have trouble like we did back in the old days. It's the Kirby Cup now. Most of these kids are, even the ones that leave here, even like Boo. He's not a bad kid. He's just very misguided.
Mm-hmm.
Hadn't had enough discipline. So
it'll be an exciting senior day tomorrow over there on campus. Georgia Tech's trying to score here. They got 3rd down deep in Georgia territory. If they score a touchdown here, it could get interesting for the 4th quarter.
I mean, these games typically do.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of times they'll end up, you'll think Georgia has them handled, and next thing you know, here comes a rambling wreck.
It has been a defensive struggle.
I don't know, man. The Georgia defense looks like they're riled up right now.
Don't forget, as soon as the game is over, we will be live tomorrow right here on Fan Run app, fanrunradio.com, and on YouTube. The Voluntary Reaction post-game show brought to you by the Griffin Law Firm. Be sure to get your score prediction in on Facebook. Go to facebook.com/The Drive with Russell Smith. All one word there, and give us your score prediction. Tech actually going to attempt the field goal here. I guess that makes sense.
Yeah.
Make it a 1-score game.
Were you aware that we were voted the best post-game show on the planet?
By who?
A lot of people, apparently. Yeah.
A lot of people.
Uh-huh.
That's vague. And what? Was there an election or something?
Yeah.
Where?
I think I saw it on social media.
On Volnugs?
No.
Is this on Volnugs?
No.
On social media?
Yeah.
What social
media? We were
media?
considered to be the greatest post-game show in the history of post-game shows. Just take the compliment, Russ.
Okay.
You got to question me.
Because you're not a reliable narrator, and
I'm a completely reliable narrator.
I've been on these shows before, and I don't see what's so great about it, is all I'm saying.
Come on.
It's okay. Greatest of all time.
Yeah. You saying I've lost my fastball? Is that what you're trying to say?
I'm saying
a little rag arm.
Davey Hudson has been an anchor on the voluntary reaction for long enough. All right, wrapping up here. Big thanks to Walker Smith back in the studio. Walker, yeoman's work by you, as always, my friend. 0 technical difficulties when Walker Smith's on the prowl.
There's one other factor. There's one other factor, variable, that we haven't had any trouble.
What?
The soundboard.
Do what?
The soundboard.
Oh. Well,
but we like beer.
I'm sure that
drank beer.
Are you just like, there's a microphone in front of you? Like, people are listening to this. You understand that right now?
Yeah,
you're just making noise.
I got you. I was doing the drop.
So we get set to go. Again, thanks to the Casual Pint for having us out here this afternoon. I am fancying myself a cold beverage right here. Might have to
get the PB&J.
I'm more of a Cold Mountain kind of a guy. So grab one of those. Break this stuff down. We got the music guy about to, I think he was doing a sound check a moment ago over there. We're kind of having a territorial dispute.
Yeah.
He told us we were in his spot.
I mean, I could sit right here and wait for you to get back with your Stratocaster.
I'm like, buddy, we ain't going nowhere for another
we'll rock
10
your
minutes.
face off.
Yeah, we're done here in a minute, but not yet. All right. I guess we are done now. Thank you, Walker. Great job, man. Y'all have a great weekend. We'll talk to you tomorrow. Voluntary reaction after the game.